surgery, wanted to reverse the surgery? Something to that degree. But with Dwyane Wade's case, because and all cases of kids that age, again, you're 11 years old, you're still going through, I don't know what stage to call it, but you're still learning, you're still growing, you're still figuring life out. And it could be a phase. He could, grow out of it with time. I'm not saying he should. I'm just saying, like, whatever he wants to do, he can do. If he wants to be that way for the rest of his life, then that's fantastic. But as a man, obviously you want to support your kids in whatever they do. People have different standards and morals and ideals and stuff. Me personally, I wouldn't want that for my son. So if I saw that happening to him at that age, I'm not gonna condemn him. Yeah. It's like that other video in the group of the Brazilian boy dancing with the
one that we laughed
guy.
at.
I didn't laugh. The one
that means I laughed, Doreen laughed.
Yeah, because y'all
Gloria didn't laugh. I knew Gloria was never gonna laugh. Sid laughed.
So basically, there's a video of a Brazilian boy. He looks about, maybe, I don't know if he's Brazilian. He's definitely South American. He seems about
video, Brent?
Maybe 13, 14 years old, whatever. He's dancing with a taller gentleman at an establishment. He's groping his bum. He's definitely older than him.
Yeah,
they're dancing.
Exactly.
He's touching him.
Then the next, it's like grooming.
The next clip is his dad whipping the shit out of him with a plastic cord. Them plastic cords, listen.
Painful.
Them cords, when you just whip the air, you can hear it.
You can hear it, yeah.
Them ones. I felt sorry for him, I'm not gonna lie.
You know what?
I felt sorry for him. Because
my
he was
thing was...
I'll try to understand where he's coming from and what brought him to this stage, to this point.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't encourage it because I don't want it for him.
Yeah.
But once he gets to an adult age and he makes a decision, then fair enough. You're an adult. You've thought about it. You've lived it. And you've made a decision. Cool, you're 18, 21, whatever. But 11 years old, big man, you need to... Where's the PS3? Where the FIFA 2, FIFA 11?
By the way, I'm not laughing at why his dad's beating him, by the way.
I've already cut it out.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're taking this whole section out?
I've cut it out.
Okay.
What? No, not the whole section.
I don't... You know what, yeah? I don't... You know how some people are you going to beat your kids, yeah? I don't know. I'm really on the fence. Because I naturally am an aggressive person. I'm just going to put it out there. I just naturally am. Not with kids, but like, I'm just going to be honest. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would hope that I wouldn't beat my kids because I don't want to beat my kids. But I feel like, how am I going to discipline them? But remember, it's all I know, innit? So from me being young, I was disciplined like severely. I turned out all right, and I'm joking.
So you're passing that trauma on to your children.
There you go. You're calling it trauma. Some people might just...
It is trauma.
You said you're a very aggressive girl, and you just can't help but to...
Does that necessarily mean I'm traumatized?
I'm just saying.
That's subjective, to be honest.
It's true.
So
I would have thought that you've been beating them out of...
Yo, African parents really ain't shit, you know. That has to be a conversation we have to have one day. Like,
can we have it now? Why?
Because we've got so much more to talk about, and that's gonna take us.
Anyway, my thing is, yeah, you know what? Some might call it trauma. Because I don't identify it as trauma, because for me it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So I don't really title it as trauma. But basically,
being beaten has been normalized.
That's
within the African community. So to us, it's normal.
So for me, So I'm saying, if I was to beat my children, I don't think I'd see it, depending on the level of beats, to be honest. So like that beating, that's going too far. Like a 1-2 papa, that's all right. I guess. You know? Like just a little smack. Even for example, like my niece, she's sometimes what a smack.
You need to feel it, no?
But that's what I'm saying. Where's the line of like?
I think you should start young. When you start young, you don't have to beat them hard. Like you just kind of
show
them
what I'm saying, a little
what might come.
Whatever, like a little.
Yeah,
so like for example, my niece, she's naughty with her cute face. But she knows that she knows that she's naughty. And do you know what? Yeah.
What?
Because you and Sandals have the same mindset.
A little pinch. Yeah.
He doesn't hit. He will just pinch you.
Oh, he said little pitch.
A pinch.
Oh, pinch, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you called it a little pitch.
Because pinches would pinching someone be called abuse?
pinch, fam. I will slap them, bro. Man said pinch.
No. Yusuff, you've not
I'm playing.
You've not been pinched till you bruised.
No.
Because I have.
Pinching. Look, anything that's done with your
fam,
it's a big thing still.
It is.
But yeah, all I'm saying is, if that was my son, I wouldn't encourage it. I wouldn't put my girls like, come on, big man, you need to relax. But at the same time, I wouldn't punish him. I wouldn't throw rocks at him. You know what I mean? I'll try to understand him and just take it from there.
You know what I think as well, yeah? I feel like culturally, so when I've watched different things, like I've heard some people get taken to like religious churches and like religious spaces where they kind of they pray it out of you and stuff like that. And not like it doesn't work, but
it doesn't work.
I mean, from what I've seen or the people that have spoken about their experiences, it just turns them. It's like they've gone through like torture and hella trauma, and they're still the same. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I wouldn't try and beat it out of my child, or like, I don't think that's something you can beat out of someone. Like, there's nothing. It's not, and I don't think you even have to beat it out of someone. Like, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially in the day and age that we're in, it's like.
It's like.
It just is what it is.
What?
Just is what it is.
Be free. If you just see something wrong, just clap it down. It's alright. And be free. If you see something wrong, just cut it out. It's good. It's like you're being measured now when you're talking. Like, what did I say?
Are you scared to really speak your mind? In case you say something crazy.
Fam, I'm just. If I speak out, no, I'm joking.
If I speak, I'll be in serious trouble.
No, I'm joking.
All right, so are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done? Are you finished or are you done?
Both.
Have you got any points to add to this?
No.
Okay, cool. Can we talk about Miss Banks quickly?
Go on.
All right, Miss Banks is...
She belongs to
the streets. She belongs to the streets. She belongs to the streets.
Oh, I played that thing I sent yesterday in the group.
That's not funny though.
You didn't think it was funny?
Nah.
I did.
No, Ty's one or Kenny's one, whoever it is the funniest one. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Nigeria group. Thank God for Sid, he's always bringing it back, so I don't have to scroll that far up to find it. Damn, you motherfuckers talk a lot, innit? Can we announce that we added Gloria? Sorry, not Gloria, sorry. Doreen to the group. Just so the public knows.
Like what?
She belongs to the streets.
Now this is Gina's one, which she thinks is funnier.
No, it's his mannerisms in the video.
Hold on, let's get it.
I'm sorry, but...
I swear that guy's English anyway. He's from Backtrack, no?
Yeah, but he just put in a Nigerian accent.
Oh.
I'm sorry to break it to you, but you belong to the streets. That's just it.
That's just it. I found it funny. And it's the mannerisms. Okay.
It's not funny.
Yeah, right.
All right, so Miss Banks is moving kind of mad still.
She's not mad.
She's moving kind of... Fam! How many different guys in 2 different days?
Fam, are you upset, innit?
Dwyane Wade.
You know what's funny?
Ambush.
It's because we keep sending it in the group, brother. We're like, yes.
And the thing is, they're copying my video with her. The video of me coming up behind, giving a kiss on the cheek and that.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Ain't you seen it?
Listen, Dwyane Wade and Ambush, yeah? Listen, big men. You better stay away from Banksy, yeah?
Bad dog.
Lawrence, you two... No, I'm playing. But funny enough though, I saw it today, I was telling Gina on the way here. Obviously, they've been doing this little... Obviously, it's all for social media, it's all for laughs and publicity, whatever. But someone suggested that they do The Boy Is Mine remake.
It's gonna be sick.
So, Dwyane Wade and Ambush obviously fighting over Miss Banks.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Banks has the final word at the end. So one random girl tweeted it. A producer saw the tweet, made the beat, and added Ambush, Dwyane, and Miss Banks in it. And the next picture he put up was Dwyane Wade at his house, making the song, apparently.
Sick.
Look at that. Look at social media.
The power of social media, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Listen, social media always come out on top.
Because that's the day and age we live in.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, Miss
And
Banks.
if used wisely, it's an amazing, powerful tool.
But also funny, if you see someone, I think it was the Shade Room or Shade Borough or whatever it is, they put up one of the posts and then she commented, guys,
I'm just trying to heal.
Stop saying I'm for the streets. I'm just trying to heal.
That was hilarious.
Stop saying I'm for the streets. I'm just trying to heal.
That was so cute. It was cute.
I was
it was
dying,
like, oh.
No, but is that her? What is that her trying to heal? Just jumping from rapper to rapper.
Yeah, but it's not serious.
Who's
though.
next? Fredo.
He got arrested, by the way.
Yeah, he got arrested. He was in his car talking about, I don't want the Jakes or the police to mess with me today. He had 50 bags on his car seat, and he put the seatbelt over the money. And the next video, he got pulled over, and then I think he had a knife in the car, innit?
Who did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that far.
Yeah, he had a knife in the car.
Oh.
So now he's been taken in.
So this isn't going to be a quick stint there.
A knife and 50 bags. Obviously, he's an artist, so you can say that's he's rap money, but
yeah, I know. But the knife, they're gonna. You know how they love to use people as
Yeah, these rappers, man. Listen, just relax.
Yeah, I don't.
It's not by force.
I don't get it.
It's not by force. And the irony, because he was on his snap saying, I really hope I don't get stopped by police. And then what happens? Boom, it happens. These rappers, man, they don't learn. All right. Let's go over to Larissa's docket and see what she has for us. Let's see. All right. Who the hell is Erin Budina?
She is some useless. I'm so sorry. This girl is absolutely trash. She's useless. Some Welsh girl. So she's Welsh. She's got no black in her.
Okay. Brent, is this a clap moment?
Why?
I don't know who Erin is.
Why? Because she's Welsh.
Because you're going, she's Welsh.
Because she's Welsh and she's saying the word. She's saying the word nigger.
I'm like, where's this going? Oh, okay,
thank you.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to
right. No, I'm not.
keep you in check, big man.
No, I'm good. I'm easy. It's
Queen's
got
Child Project.
QPC. No, basically, she's like an Insta girl,
Yeah.
And she's I don't know if they're still best friends anymore, but you know Letitia Grace,
The big one.
the one with the botched body. Sorry, it is botched, but you know. I mean, she even admits it.
Listen, watch your fucking.
Her body is botched. Okay.
Just bleep that out, innit?
Why?
Look
I want you to get in trouble. I want your bag to be
Because I said her.
removed.
All right, fine.
Listen, we're getting on tour, man.
Okay, fine.
With-
Fine. All right, cool. You know Letitia Grace.
Just one half of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Why?
Before we start talking about that. Okay. Anyway, so Erin Budina,
Yeah.
she's an Insta girl from what I know.
Yeah.
And her and Letitia Grace are both friends.
Yeah.
And basically, I'm sure they're like ambassadors. The only reason why I got to know who they were is because they were like ambassadors of like Turkey before it became like a popular thing.
Okay.
I was thinking, rah, people actually promote this. Do you know what I mean? That's how I found them on Insta. Anyway.
Yeah.
She's like a aspiring rapper. She's dead. Sorry. No, I'm not even. The thing is, I'm not even saying. I'm just being honest, and this is my honest opinion. If it offends anyone, tough tits. But she's whack anyway. She's pretty, I guess. Like, anyway, there's a video going around here of her.
Is it when she's getting her hair done?
No, of her. No, that's Gina and Rodriguez from Jane the Virgin.
Okay.
All right.
So
that's twice that's happened this week.
Okay, cool.
So she's in the studio with Steph and she's rapping,
Yeah.
And she's saying, and something, and your nigga, something, nigga.
Yeah.
And obviously Steph's just laughing.
Yeah.
So the video's gone viral and everyone's like, did she just say nigga? Like everyone's just like, huh? And like, this is the problem. When people have black baby fathers or mixed race kids, they think that's the conversation that started.
Yeah.
They think that it gives them a pass.
I don't believe
Then
that.
the next conversation was people like Steph.
That's it.
How could, this is the thing. They were like, anybody who has non-black friends that allows their friends to say the word nigger is the problem.
Yeah.
So then that was another issue. But Steph's the one that put up the video.
Yeah.
And I thought, Steph, you know what you're doing? Because you knew she was gonna, like, do you know what I mean? And the thing is, like, you knew. There's no way you didn't know. You did know. You knew she was gonna get a lot of backlash for that. Like, you're bad.
So she doesn't like her?
That's her friend, isn't it? They were together and she was something like, I told Erin that her bars were sick until she started twerking. Obviously, she's mocking her. Like, it was banter. But, I mean, yeah. So it went left. And then Gina Rodriguez is the girl who's from Jane the Virgin. She's getting her hair done. And she's singing Fugees, ready or not. And she's like, fronting niggas give me heebie-jeebies. And obviously...
Yeah, because that's the lyrics.
People are like, buddy. And then she put out a fake... No, her apology video made me laugh because I was like, she really doesn't give a shit. It was so fake.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my comments. I'm sorry. Like, it was...
Where's she from?
She's American.
No, but where's she? What part of America? I mean, what's her heritage?
She's Spanish
Latino.
or Puerto Rican. She's Latino. No, but I knew...
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah,
No, but
I
she's
knew...
a white Latina. She's not a black Latina.
I knew people... I knew, like, the past was going to be, oh, she's Latino. Latinos say nigga, though.
But you know what it is? Can I be honest? I don't care, yeah, if people say, not people, but I don't care if this woman, what's her name? Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Angela Rodriguez. Blanca. I don't care if she says nigga reciting a song. Just randomly, just spread the moment, whatever. Cool. If it's not being used in a racial attack, as a racial slur, then I'm not going to be like, oh my God, you said nigga while reciting long song lyrics. Like, I don't give a shit. I'll be honest.
I do.
I don't. Me personally, I don't give a shit.
I'm not gonna lie, it rattles me. I just think
I don't give a shit.
no, it's just not flying. It's just not. It's just no. I'm not having it.
If it's being used racially as abuse, that's a whole different story.
My thing is, if you're comfortable to say it in a song lyric, then you're comfortable to say it as abuse.
Yeah, but that's just you making problems in your own head.
Yeah, the word is too comfortable in your mouth.
Yeah, but
it's chilling there.
we got bills to pay, big man.
What does that mean?
I don't care to think about that.
Alright, cool.
If you said nigga here reciting this song,
No,
then maybe
it doesn't mean
you said nigga last week when you were talking to.
No, but it doesn't
like,
mean. It
who
doesn't mean. It
gives a
doesn't mean.
fuck?
No, it doesn't mean I'm thinking about it. But that's just how I
Yeah.
see it. I see it as if you're too familiar with the words,
Yeah,
and then you get and then if you're too familiar with the word, and then
Yeah.
it's part of your vocab because you say it in song
Yeah.
lyrics, and if
Yeah.
you listen to hip hop, R&B, whatever,
yeah.
that word is probably going to be the most common word in a lot of these.
All right,
lyrics.
question: Do you think that they're racist then? If someone randomly says nigga while reciting a song, does it make them racist?
No, I'm not saying it makes them racist. Just don't use the word. It's not for you.
Yeah, I get it.
You don't have the right. That's it. I'm not saying that you're racist
Yeah.
because you say the word. It's
Yeah.
in the song lyrics, in it. So I get it.
Yeah,
But my thing is, like I said, like I feel like if it's in your mouth,
yeah.
so easy because of song lyrics. Who's to say that in a moment of anger and
Yeah,
heat?
but you people are forgetting, yeah? These people are listening to these songs with nigga in it every single day, multiple times by themselves.
Yeah, so you keep them mouth shut.
This is in their fucking brain,
Yeah,
bruv.
cool.
Am I lying?
Yeah, don't say
I'm
it
not
around
sure,
me.
because I think you've kind of held back in calling people the F word.
I don't. That's
Even
not,
though you used to hear it all the time in
that's not part of my vocab.
90s, 2000 hip hop.
No, I don't think that word is used as frequently as nigga. No way.
I didn't say it was, but your argument is you're hearing it all the time.
Yeah,
so
but
it's
nigga.
impossible to kind of hold yourself back from saying it.
No, my argument is the word nigga. Yeah, if we're to take all the profanities, yeah, using hip hop, I'm sure nigga and bitch are probably the top two. Yeah. The F word, I don't think it's high up there. So to me, it's not a good comparison. But if there's a popular song that you're listening to, if
Sorry.
the word nigga is used in hip hop quite frequently, yeah. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I'm saying if someone, and I'm talking about her in particular, this Rodriguez Portuguese Spanish mixture, yeah. If it randomly comes out your mouth one day, I'm not gonna put a gun to your head because it's been drummed into your head.
Do you know
You're
why
listening to
I'm
the
not
same
even
song all the
Do you
time.
know why I'm not even onto her?
Yeah.
Because she's Latino, and in America, apparently, that's not my remit, innit? I'm not from
Right.
America, but in America, clearly, everyone says nigga. Fat
Joe says nigga
I
all
was
the
about to
time.
say,
Niggas from
Fat
Puerto
Joe,
Rico.
Fat Joe's been saying nigga.
He's
like,
not white Latino.
So what? Because he's in hip hop and he sags his pants.
No, like there's a difference between a white.
What's
Latino.
a white Latino and a black Latino then? I don't know. I'm actually.
Well, one's like the heritage is like Afro-centric. The other is
Is that like Irv Gotti?
Spanish.
Is Irv Gotti like?
Nah,
What
he
is
still
he?
has some. He still has some black in him. You can see that.
I don't know.
Yeah. He doesn't it?
Yes, but this is besides the point. If a white person
Yeah.
said nigger
Yeah.
whilst reciting lyrics
In that same context, yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
would you mind?
I would mind, but I wouldn't condemn them. The same argument I'm using for this Rodriguez woman, I'll use for this person. So, for example, if what's his name, the one that Dave brought on stage, I'm just gonna use him as an example. What's his name?
Oh, the Thiago Silva boy.
Okay, cool. if Thiago Silva boy, was reciting a song and randomly said nigger, am I gonna punch him in the face like, bah, don't ever say nigger again, boy? No. I'll be like, big man, that was not for you. Keep it moving. I'm not gonna, because as I said before, it wasn't used
Yeah, but Yusuff.
as a racial slur to abuse anyone. He said it reciting a song. So
and I agree.
it's wrong, but I'm not gonna get my niggas in a twist, is what I'm saying.
So
you'll just correct them.
that's fine because in the beginning you were like, you weren't saying that. In the beginning you were
because
like,
I hadn't got there.
No, but
I haven't got there yet.
No, I hear that.
We're still talking. We're still having the conversation.
What I'm saying is, I'm the same as you.
If Kanye West can change,
I'm not gonna like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same with me. I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're racist because you said the word nigga in the song.
Yeah.
Like he's like, bro, the word's not for you, babe. We don't do that around here. No.
And you're forgetting there's a big factor in this. If this happens in my presence, it's different from me seeing it on fucking TV. So
but
if it happens in my presence, of course I'm going to correct you. If I see the Thiago Silva boy online, what's my reaction then going to be now? I'm not going to tweet about it. I'm not going to give a shit.
Yeah, but you're not the type to do that anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it happened in my presence, cool. Big man, that was not for you. Don't ever use it again. It's like, I think I've told the story before. When I was in my master's degree, I had a bunch of friends who were Indian and Pakistan. One day, yo, Yusuff, what's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga? I was like, whoa. Every one of you relax right now. Don't ever say that word again. What do you mean, man? It's just a word. I'm like, no. I said, do you know what slavery is? They said, no. I said, where do you hear that word? They're like, I heard it from Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Jay-Z. There were 6 of them. I sat them all down. I told them what the word meant. And the orange just, oh my God. I never knew, we just hear it in music and hip hop, we use it all the time back home, Like, I was dumbfounded that they were so ignorant to the origin. I couldn't believe they didn't know what slavery was and all that other stuff. I'm like, are you not being serious? Or you just saying it to save yourself in this situation? I said,
part of me still feels like that's what they
and
were
the thing
doing,
is,
but-
we were in Luton, a predominantly black university. I said, you're lucky you're saying it around me. We're friends, I'm cool with you, or whatever. Don't ever let anyone else hear you say that.
Yeah.
Like, Yusuff, what's up, man? Like, out in the open, what's up, my nigga? I was like, rah, these niggas are brazen.
Niggas, you're dumb.
these Negroes are brazen. But yeah, so.
But yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, I agree with you, but someone like Erin, maybe it's because she jars me in general. I just think, and you know what? Let me be honest. One, she jars me in general, and two, I just think she's a culture vulture. I'm just gonna say it. Like, she's one of those girls. You have to be on her. You have to know what I mean, man. But you know what I mean. You can just kind of imagine this funny story. I'm digressing, but anyway, quickly. Today I was in a beauty shop, and this little white girl. I was just talking to her. She's like 16, 17, and we're talking about holidays and stuff. And she was like, "How old are you?" And I was like, "How do you think I am?" She was like, 20. I was like, "I had 10 years." She was like, "Oh my gosh. You got really good skin though. You age really well." Like, you could tell she wanted to say black people age really well, but she was a bit nervous. And I was like, "Babe, it's fine." Then she was talking about holidays and she's never been away and she wanted to go I Napa. And then she was like, "Oh, where have you gone? Like go to holidays?" I was like, "I've gone to I Napa." And she's like, "It's not really for me. Like, it's a bit too ghetto." I was just like, "Yeah, no, I know what you mean." She was like, "Yeah, and she was like, people her age now, they go to Zante." And she's like, there's loads of black boys and loads of white boys that think they're black. So, do you know what I mean? You know those white boys that really think they're, and I was like, girl, sis, we know. We know. There's a lot of it's not just the boys. Forget even the boys. I think it's worse. It's more the females now than the boys. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, she's one of those girls that like, do you know what I mean? I think it's weird when I see Uber people get wigs and weaves. Not saying that they can't, but it's just weird. And lace frontals. And I'm just like,
let people just do what they want.
No, I am. I'm not saying that you can't.
Yeah.
But I'm just giving you examples of why she's so like, I feel that she's like a bit of a culture vulture. So I'm not comfortable with you saying the word nigger. I'm not, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying be comfortable with it. But I'm saying don't get your knickers in a twist.
My knickers aren't twisted, babe. They're
big
not.
Man, big man.
No, they're really not.
I don't think even wearing knickers. They popped off, bruv.
Ha 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 ha. I'm in boxers.
You remember what?
I'm not.
I figure right. No, but what I'm trying to say is people are different. And if just because these set of people can do it, doesn't mean that this other set of people can. And you're forgetting, when people are by themselves, we don't know what they're saying. Yeah.
This is it.
When they're in front
do
of
whatever you want.
Yeah. When they're in front of others, I'm sure they can consciously not say the word. Because how many times has a white person said nigger in front of you reciting lyrics?
Never.
You?
When I was younger, this was ages ago, but it was so funny that I remember this and I won't ever forget this. You know TRL back in the day?
Yeah.
MTV?
Yeah.
So this was Get Rich or Die Trying days.
Yeah.
50 Cent came to the UK.
Yeah.
I was in year 9. Yeah, we all bunked school. We went to go see him. And then basically, on the way home at the train station, this was when it used to be in Camden.
Bunk school, but the concert's going to be after school, no?
No, it wasn't. It was during the day. It's recorded live, innit?
Oh, TRL. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're talking about a concert.
It wasn't a concert. He just came to MTV, TRL. So we went.
Leicester Square and that.
Nah, it was in Camden at the time.
Oh.
I'm sure it was Camden.
Oh, MTV.
Yeah. So then we're at the train station, about to go home, and there's this white guy there, and he's like baggy jeans, like the whole hip hop looking G-Unit trainers, hat to the side, whatever. But he's white British. So we're all sitting at the station talking, and then he's playing one of these songs, and it was either Don't Push Me or no, what's the song? Patiently Waiting. So he's reciting the lyrics of Patiently Waiting, and he says nigger, and literally me and all my friends were like, you can't say that word, like we proper told him off.
Yeah.
And it's mad because this was how many years ago? I was in year 9, I was 14, but to this day I remember that moment.
Yeah. So yes. Okay, cool. For me, it's a no. So it doesn't happen frequently. It happens, it's extremely rare. But in rare cases, it does happen. Again, what are we going to do? Are we going to beat them up? Or are we just going to have a conversation and correct them? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, my whole point is, let's not get too irate when it happens, is what I'm saying. Just correct them. It wasn't used in a racially abusive way. It wasn't an attack on you. They just made they made a mistake, misjudgment, whatever. Correct them. Assure it won't happen again and keep it moving.
It wasn't a misjudgment, to be honest.
So you think it was
mischaracterize it? She definitely knew what she was doing.
Oh, no, I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about just anyone in general, really. But yeah, that's my whole stance on this. I don't really, you know me, man. I'm not.
I get it.
I'm not big on race wars. I just want everyone to just chill out, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, all right. But funny thing is, Larissa's got a lot of race.
But I thought you knew that when you picked her. Like she looks like the type to have her stuff just reeling.
Is she?
She's like a mini her.
Is she? I didn't get that impression.
Besides the fucking my ex, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, you got the impression that she's like
she cares about that kind of stuff.
A junior Black Panther.
Oh, I'm a junior Black Panther.
No, that Larissa is.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yes.
You got facts?
She cares about her culture and her community.
No, that's fantastic. But I don't think that's why the docket today specifically is enriched with a lot of blackness. I don't think I'm like this every single week.
My friend, get ready.
Then if it is, then you're fired, girl.
Get ready.
All right, cool. What should I say? Black male fetishism. How you say it? Having a black friend as tokenism. Do we want to delve there?
You don't.
I like Larissa. I mean, she's putting structure into your podcast. She's like producing it.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So, okay, cool. Black male fetishism.
Yeah.
Take the floor, Gina, because
Okay.
you can lead this one.
Why?
Because this is your bag.
Okay, so
get into your race bag, big
so
bag.
What I might suggest, just a little tip.
Yeah.
Tell her to leave little voice notes to accompany things like that, and you can play it in, so that everybody can get a nice little context as to what it is that we're talking about, and then we can jump into it. I think she would enjoy that also.
I believe that some people have black
male
fetishism. Yes, I do. I do feel like some. Oh, I can't even talk about this. Talk about it off air.
Because it's going to show that she's racist.
No, it's just, it's inner. Like, it's inner.
As in you got private stories about real people that you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh.
All right, cool.
I'm not going to show that I'm racist. But anyway, I believe that can we just all focus on the fact that she didn't deny the racism? I'm not racist. She just said it won't show that I am. Yeah, it won't show that I'm racist because I'm not. I'm not. Move, man.
He's plugged this a couple of times now.
I'm not racist.
All right,
Can we just take a moment to understand she did not deny it?
Yeah.
All right, having a black friend.
Do you remember the last one?
Yes.
Fat, my head is spinning.
What happened last one?
No, don't worry. Come here. No, I'm not gonna clap. Can we clap? No, I'll say it later. I'll say it afterwards.
All right, sorry.
I would never forget that day.
Having a black friend as tokenism. I don't see this happening. I don't know. I had a white friend back in the day, Blake.
Mm-hmm.
I was his black friend. Maybe I was his token black friend.
I've never been around. I've never gelled with Oiba people like that enough for them to even want to take me on as a token. So
that's a take me on as a token, you know.
No, but you know
how
how
about they're just genuinely your friends. Man said take me on as a token.
Pick me.
What the hell's going on? Which nigga should I pick today?
I've never been the token. No, I've not. I've never been the token.
So have you ever had white friends? That's definitely no.
No, I did actually. In school.
I've had a few throughout the years.
No, I had
mainly in secondary school because there was a lot of them. But
but in secondary school there was a lot of them, but not a lot of them with my friends. Like there's only two in particular that like ring bells that used to come to my house. I'd go to their house. Like we were actually genuinely friends. And they had black male fetishism. They did. Is
this you thinking about it in hindsight, or do you know this to be fact?
I'm thinking about it in hindsight.
Exactly. So you don't know if
no, but one of them, I believe, she's married to one now, so she got what she wanted. No, I'm joking. But
so why is it a fetish then? If it is that she just liked black men,
and if she married him, I'm sure it's not a fetish.
Fair enough.
It's love.
Maybe I'm getting it wrong.
No, I'm saying it could be.
Do you know what it was?
You don't marry a fetish.
No, I just realised that when we were younger, the thing is, we didn't even... Okay, I didn't grow up in a predominantly black area. I grew up in a white area. My school was white. So the reason... It's not because... You know how you can be raised in an environment and because it's all that you have around you and that's all you're exposed to, you're going to naturally gravitate towards that. That wasn't the case though. So that's why for me, I'm thinking of it as more as a fetish because you went to seek you first. Like you went looking out of ends, like links far. Like, do you get what I mean?
And they didn't care about the guy. They just wanted...
No. And you know when sometimes it's just like, really, sis? Like, but in my head, it was like, because he's black, it's like, do you get what I mean? That's how I'm seeing it. Am I explaining it well? Because you're looking at me like I'm chatting rubbish.
I'm puzzled.
Why?
Because I don't know what you're talking about, bruv.
Oh, okay.
So she grew up in a... Oh, she went to school.
I went to a white school.
Yeah. Predominantly white area.
And I'm in a predominantly white area.
And her white friend decided...
Your white friend had a link, which was bare far away.
No, I'm saying, not one link. I'm saying...
Every time they linked...
Every time there was a guy, they only liked black guys. But it's not like... I found it weird because, like I said, it's not because we weren't in an environment where there was bare black boys in our school, bare black boys in the area.
Yeah.
So that's all you're exposed to.
Right.
So you naturally gravitate towards that.
All right. How do you, differentiate a fetish with genuine like?
I don't know. I'm just here talking.
Brent?
I think it's when you put a certain aspect of the person on some sort of pedestal and kind of worship it. Yeah, and you fixate on that particular thing.
Little chocolate boy.
Yeah.
Little chocolate boy.
It could have been a case of...
because he's just got a bold
It could be the case of that girl just thought all the white guys were just...
Dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know, innit? I don't know. Maybe they didn't have a fetishes. I'm just trying to make...
They could have.
I'm just trying to make interesting conversation.
That reminds me actually, another master story. So there was... I think they were from China or Japan or Korea.
About your dick?
One of those.
Yeah, you told us already.
I told you already?
Yeah, you did. But I'm sure some people, new listeners would...
Yeah, so the two girls are like, Yusuff, is it
true?
This is not a proper accent, by the way.
Yeah.
They were like, is it true? I was like, what?
Big dicks.
Black guys got big dicks.
Yeah.
I was like, big man, you need to take 2 steps away from me. That's the problem. Okay, too close.
Can you try the accent?
Yeah, because listen.
No, this is any accent. This is any accent.
Let's try it.
No, I don't do accents. I only do Americans.
Oh, because that's not racist.
But yeah, cool. So, anyone here seen Joker?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, that's tough on you.
Well, now I want to talk about it.
I can't because I'm watching on Saturday.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to watch it so I could talk about it.
No, I'm going to watch it on Saturday. 100%. Have you seen it?
Not yet.
It's a mature... What I will say, though...
It's a mature, you're going to say?
It's a mature film. I say it's mature because Georgia didn't like it. And I was like, yes, because of your age, you wouldn't like it.
No.
Really?
No.
You don't think so?
No. I've seen younger people in Georgia
really like it.
Really like it, yeah.
Really? I said, you know what? If you're into mental health, if you're interested in mental health, and you're interested in those type of films, you'd really enjoy it. Like,
Is that why you liked it?
I liked it
because it shows his journey and how he became the Joker.
Yeah. I genuinely really liked it. So afterwards, I messaged Georgia and I was like, how did you not like the film? I thought it was good. And
does she even know Joker?
Georgia.
I mean, she's watched Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia.
But so she was like, what did you like about it? I was like, Georgia, the film's like, it's not sick. I'm not going to say it's a 10 I don't think it's a 10 out of 10 and all these 11 out of 10s and all these crazy things people are saying. But generally seeing his journey is mad, and understanding how he got to where he got to. Do you get what I mean? Because he clearly wasn't always that way. But he literally just, But he's entertaining. Yeah.
All right. Can I quickly go to Snowfall quickly? Just so I can, So, Snowfall. I'm into it. 7 or 8 episodes, and I can't remember exactly. Personally, right now, it's a bit of a slow one right now.
Yeah.
It's building. I was told season 3 is a mad thing, so I'm looking forward to that. I like it. I'm engaged. I'm waiting for... Have you seen the movie Crash?
Yeah.
Where there's different stories happening and they all... So I'm waiting right now for everyone to crash. I had a little bit of that when Franklin bumped into the wrestling brethren at the Essay's place. You know? Essay, Joker, Harmy. You know? But apart from that, there's been no other links. So I'm waiting for everyone to kind of link up.
It's a proper show, by the way. I'm not sure if you remember actually first watching The Wire.
Yes.
A couple of the seasons were...
season 2.
Boring.
Season 2.
Season 2
For me,
and 5.
For me, it's not boring. For me, it's all part of the whole...
Cool.
Yeah, it's all
with
part
the
of
Irish
story.
and the
Franklin's 2 brethren, I need them to go. They are pissing me off and they are liabilities. And I can see it already.
Which 2 brethren?
His 2 friends. The ones who are doing coke.
Remember,
season 1.
The little Afro one. His best friend?
Yeah.
His 2 friends.
You don't want him gone, but you...
But the best friend...
No, the way they're behaving right now, it's like...
I can't remember the best friend.
No, because remember, Franklin is serious. He's on job. He wants to get business done.
And they want to get
high. They want to party, smoke, get high. They're pissing me off. You're liabilities.
They might pattern up. I'm not spoiling anything. They might pattern up.
So they are going to pattern up. Thank God. Because if they didn't, I'll blow my own brains out. His mom, I like him on Real G. I know the uncle's going to come around eventually. He has to.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't come around?
He
don't tell me, but I think he does.
No, he does.
He does?
Oh, yeah, the uncle's wife, though, I feel... You know what?
She's a G, though.
She's a what?
She's a G.
I feel her. The uncle's wife.
Why?
She's practical.
No,
not yet.
She's hands-on. And you know what I found really cute? Was it the first episode when he was like gassed over her? And I was just like, oh, look at that ghetto love. Like, she was in the kitchen. He was like, woo!
Yeah.
My fine ass. You know how Americans are so extra with his Jericho?
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, look at that ghetto love. It was so cute.
Yeah. Franklin's a hard one to figure out though, because he's so intent on this drug life, but he doesn't seem like that type of person.
It's mad because he shouldn't be there. It's like, just face your front, read your books.
It's kind of like Tariq. Like, why are you doing this? Obviously, money is his motivation. He wants to make money, but he doesn't have any type of gangster about him yet. I'm sure he.
But he's more.
He's a thinker though.
I was gonna say it's more business minded though. Isn't it? It's more like, okay, cool.
Yeah, stop getting robbed then. He got robbed, beat up. Then he almost got beat up again by the essays. Big man, you're just moving loose. And then my man, who raped my man after they want to get the money back, they're like,
"Are you dumb?" I said, "Have you seen the rape scene?" You just said to me you didn't.
Oh, that scene.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, I thought you meant male and female rape.
No, I said the rape scene.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, it happens early. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes.
Right. So I remember that message.
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
No, we all heard it. When I messaged Brent was like, Gina, please, like, why did you have to remind me? And I sent him I swear I sent you like a. Oi, that thumping was when he was like, he's killing it. He's killing it because nah, he ain't.
That ain't what he doing.
That ain't what he doing. What he doing? He doing him. And then when he opened the door and the guy's on his knees with his hands behind his back, I thought, nah. And then he came out smiling. And was just like, this is my money, bitch.
And they took all the peas.
Yeah.
But then they went and killed him anyway.
Yeah.
No, I saw it.
There's only like 2 episodes left anyway. I started season 2 the other day and I got distracted. So I haven't even finished the first episode. So we're like head to head.
Yeah.
We're not that far apart.
Yeah, because when I saw one of the posters, it said, something like the birth of crack or something. So I knew from the beginning, okay, cool. They've got cocaine and they're going to show the origin of crack and how crack came to be, whatever. So I was always looking forward to. I think when's the crack going to come? But obviously now, man like RZA, taught Frank how to make the crack. He's going to take the crack back to his ends, and then I'm sure the uncle can be on board now. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying Snowfall. I'm looking forward to seeing how it develops. It's not entertaining me like Power does yet.
Yeah,
it's because you like reality TV show.
No, stop saying that. You're always paying this.
You know what? Impossible. Okay, Brent, let me tell you what it is for me.
No, right now, I'm saying right now. For
me, you shouldn't compare it like that. I can't compare them. On Twitter, people were there saying The Wire.
Oh my gosh, The Wire and Power.
Was rinsing Power
comparing
it. Yeah. Don't compare it.
It is bollocks.
It can't be compared.
No, but Brent, you know what? This is the thing, right? Yeah. So Snowfall, the way it's done seems very not old, but in comparison to like the way shows are now, it's more.
I mean, it's like a period drama. It's like
because it's set in the 70s or something.
Exactly. So again, even with The Wire, it's like it was a slow burner. I've gassed The Wire to my sister. I was like, listen, da 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 da. She was like, Gina, this is boring. And I was like, how? I don't remember ever thinking this was boring the first time. I watched it twice. I don't ever remember watching it thinking this is boring. Like, literally from the first season, she's like, nah, season 1's boring. I was like, Georgia, how? But again, she's used to Power. First episode, 10,000 things happening. Action, drama. So I get it. I remember, I'm someone who has a short attention span, as we all know. Look at Game of Thrones. So I need, and I said, this might be harsh, but if within the first 10 minutes, and I know 10 minutes is not a long window, but because I know you said it's good, I've like carried on watching it. But if I watched it on my own accord, I would have turned it off ages ago.
Yeah, no.
Because I've got a short attention span. If after, you know when some people are like, I'll wait for 5 episodes. I'm like, big man, you think I got 5 hours to just be, nah, I can't. Like, most shows that I'm hooked on are the ones that in the first episode, it's got me hooked and wanting more. Like Bates Motel. When I first started watching it, I was like, this is not my kind of show at all. However, when I got to the end, I said, nah, I'm hooked. This show is mad. I need to know what happens next. And every episode, that's exactly what kept happening. And I finished 5 seasons in a week.
The thing is, Power to me is like R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet.
Yeah.
The longer it went on for, the more ridiculous it got.
Yeah.
And how
Trapped in the Closet 1 to 3 lit. After that,
12 you got midgets coming out the cupboard and midgets fucking. It was just crazy. That's how Power is. But Power is still highly entertaining, regardless. Okay, but yeah, Snowfall. I'm into it. I'm looking forward to continuing on my Snowfall journey and seeing how it develops, man. See how Franklin becomes the kingpin. If he does become the kingpin, anyway. All right, back to Larissa's docket. She is suggesting we talk about, so mental health, does frustrations at home lead to violence outside the home? How well do people manage negative thoughts?
Oh dear.
Speak on a time you've had to smile through something peak. Mental Awareness Week.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
This is more Gina's bag.
Here we go. I knew he was going to say this. So what we say?
Listen, I just want to crack joke, man.
I know, but what's the question?
All right, cool. The first one is, all right, but just to give you an idea of where she's coming from, it all stems from the Joker, though. So I'm sure the Joker is visiting a lot of these issues. So mental health. Does frustrations at home lead to violence outside the home?
I would say yes. Yeah.
Or do.
No.
I think do was the better
I
one.
can give a story. I'm not going to go into too much detail. But can I talk on this? Okay. Anyway, so years ago, many moons ago, someone I know stabbed and killed another girl. It's such a long story.
Is it an open case or not?
No, as in like, no, because she's been in since 20...
Okay, she's in.
27,
okay, proceed.
2007. Proceed. Okay, so...
Make sure.
I'm not going to mention names, but anyway, those that know will know what I'm talking about because a lot of us were there when it happened. Anyway.
So you're a witness? Did you give statement?
Yeah. Man, I had to go court.
You snitched?
No, because I didn't see what happened.
You snitched?
Okay, I'm a snitch.
No, I'm asking you.
I didn't see what happened. My statement was only in regards to my relationship with her.
Brent, she's a snitch.
Okay, I'm a snitch.
I'm joking. I don't give a shit, bro.
Anyway,
you are a citizen.
Okay, exactly.
You are a member of the public.
So, anyway, basically,
Takashi's
what happened was
Takashi?
There's a girl. I'm gonna punch you in your mouth.
Oh, Takashi, yeah.
So this girl, she went to my school. She went to my primary school, my secondary school. Like she was cool. She was from around the way, innit? And she grew up in a very violent home. Like her dad was extremely abusive, like very, very, very abusive. To the point where we'd seen like, you know, that whipping that video that we're talking about, light work. And it would be in the pub. It would be in the presence of others. So he wouldn't care whether like friends are around or whatever. It is what it is. But he was an alcoholic. Anyway, she left the home. She grew up very violent, and she was quite small. So I believe she had small man syndrome. So she was extremely violent. And she got into a lot of fights, got kicked out of a lot of schools, and then like lived in a hostel and started doing road life, I guess, and got into an altercation, which was I'll talk about the story off air because I don't talk about it on air. But anyway, she ended up stabbing and killing someone, and she went to jail for it. And it's like when everyone talks, it's like, oh yeah, you know, she did this, she was evil, she was this, she was this, she was this. And it was like, at the time, I was conflicted because I was like, I get it, because that's mad. But at the same time, I was like, but not is it really her fault, yeah, but it's because I understood her background and where she came from. I knew that a lot of it came from that. So what I'm trying to say, long story short, is basically, I personally believe that violence in the home or whatever in the home can lead people to act a certain way outside.
Yeah.
And I think even like in schools, like primary schools and stuff, don't a lot of teachers say like they can always tell when there's like disorder in the house when kids start acting kids start acting a certain type of way in school.
Yeah. You know, I believe the statement to be true. Because if you're living at home and you are either, I don't know, being abused by your parents or siblings, verbal arguments, physical fights, you're just frustrated, you're just having a hard time in general at home, and you haven't really got an outlet, you're going to take those frustrations and they're going to come out some other way. And I believe they will come out on the outside, definitely. So yeah, I think that statement is true. 100%. How well, this is kind of hard one to tackle. How well do people manage negative thoughts?
That's all subjective.
It's a very open, subjective question. It's kind of hard to. It's kind of a case by case basis, person by person basis. So I guess we can just talk about our own individual ones.
Let's go back to her example. How did that girl manage her negative thoughts?
She clearly didn't.
How did it affect her on the outside? Because she managed it, but it was she gave out a different type of vibe, no?
Yeah, so
she went around aggressive. She was starting fights.
She was just always on it, like on site with anyone, any and everyone over dumb stuff. Like, you know, when it's like, it's not that deep. Do you get what I mean? Yeah.
So how do you manage the negative stuff that you used to see at home when you went outside? How did you manage?
Remember, it doesn't always spill over.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess you know
sometimes
what?
we internalize the crap, innit?
Yeah.
I feel like I said before, I'm quite an angry. I'm a person who has a lot of anger, if that makes sense. So mine's internal.
Yeah. So
do you know what I mean? And growing up, I wasn't to her degree, but I was rude. I was aggressive. I was on it. Like I didn't. Do you know what I mean? I didn't back down. I was rowdy, like, and I guess that stemmed from, yeah. So I didn't handle it when I was younger. It was just, like, that's, yeah.
How did Joker handle it without giving anything away?
He told jokes, I guess. He wanted to be a comedian.
Because that was his outlet.
That was, yeah. And he weren't a very good one. I don't.
Oh, he was a stand-up comedian?
Yeah, he actually does stand-up.
Hence why his name's the Joker.
But what's so mad... Oh, man, I'm so annoyed you ain't watched it, man.
Yeah, leave it out.
I'll pop up on the
Don't worry, we can discuss this on the next pod.
Yeah.
If we're going to...
But yeah, his outlet was comedy. And he says his mum told him from when he was born that he was put on this earth to make people laugh and smile. So he did like clown work, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
As well as stand up. So that was his whole thing. And I guess that made him happy. But it didn't really make him happy.
Until Bruce Wayne showed up.
It's very clever though, because
don't spoil it.
No, I'm not.
No, but you already spoiled it.
How?
He done clown work and his mum big man.
No, but she's about to.
You're telling us the story.
No, but that's not something that you're upset about. I'm gonna say it's clever because everything links together. Like,
I know.
That's what I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna say what links to what.
Who did you see it with?
Sandals,
huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, like I was saying before, frustrations don't always spill over to the outside world. Sometimes people internalize it.
Yeah. I think mine was.
And then they have a lot of pent up frustration. And then what happens is one little thing happens and they explode. Ooh. And you're thinking, right, all I done was step on your foot. Yeah. And you're coming at me full pelt. But what they're really doing is they're projecting all their anger from what happened yesterday and last week and this morning onto you, basically. So that happens
Guilty.
a lot. Everyone's guilty. I'm guilty of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like sometimes you can internalize it and like just like erase it, put it in a recycle bin. No?
I've never been that way.
I can do that way. I think now when I was younger,
hold on to stuff. Man.
Oh, it's so bad.
When I was younger, I internalized like all the frustrations I had at home with my dad and stuff. I used to internalize all of it. It didn't spill over in the outside world, but I was one of them people that if maybe something happened to me, you think, why is Yusuff so angry? I'm not angry at you. I am angry at you, but a part of my anger is just me being frustrated in general, and I'm just letting it out now because I've got the opportunity to let it out now.
You should have cut his socks.
Should what?
Put holes in his socks.
In his socks. I should have cut his ties,
I can't do that. I can't. You know how some people can just let things go?
Steal his money.
My mind goes on overdrive.
No, but now
I have a conversation. Now I'm even talking about now.
Oh, even now,
Piss me off. You think when I'm in my car, I can be driving, and when I'm driving, I'm replaying like the scenario. As I keep doing it just keeps making me angry.
Do you know what people who think about? I could have said this in the argument. Damn it,
Yusuff, I'm not gonna lie.
I could have brought up this point.
Yeah.
Or made this joke.
Yep.
I can't wait for round 2. I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him.
Literally.
No, I used to be that way when I was younger, but now I try not to let people piss me off.
My mum's always like,
I have a rule now.
Why are you so angry? And I'm like, you know what? I hear that. It's easier said than done though.
I know.
I'm trying though.
The thing is, I still get angry. For example, this is what I do now. If someone texts me something that pisses me off, normally I'll just reply straight away in anger. Now you let it burn. I read it, I leave it alone, I let it simmer, I come back later and reply then. And my reply later is always calm.
But you know why I can't do that? Because what happens is I will read it and then leave it and fam, it will get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And by the time I come back to respond, I should have just responded the first time. Because now Gina has gone to Zanzibar and back in her mind and I'm ready. I'm ready. So yeah. Sorry, man.
I put green hearts at the end of everything.
I know.
Yeah, I've noticed.
And you start every sentence with three dots.
So is that how you do it? What is that?
Yeah.
Like when you're angry?
Not when I'm angry, just as like a rule of like law in it. Yeah. Because I know how if given an opportunity, I can be extremely sarcastic and it could just take things left. So I just threw a little green hat there, like, okay.
Soften the blow.
Yeah. Hopefully they go away. If they don't, I'll continue putting the green hats and still leaving my sarcastic comments.
You know what I've learned? Well, it's not a learning thing. So for me now, and I guess some people might say it's bad, but I'll just cut you off. Like
everybody's a stranger to me. Like I don't take anybody seriously. I just see them as strangers. So I can't get worked up if it is a stranger comes to me because they're ghosts. They don't exist.
The moment I've got worked up here, after that, it's long. Like it's dead. Like after I've got worked up about it, that's it.
But the thing is, do you have? Because in my day-to-day life, I don't have conflict with people I know. So there's very little opportunity for me to be frustrated to the max because I don't argue with my boys ever. if I'm in a relationship, cool. That's when arguments may happen. If I'm seeing a girl, whatever, I don't argue with my parents. I don't argue with my siblings.
Yeah, but that's
so
you're not easily triggered.
I rarely have confrontations with people. It just doesn't happen.
No, I have.
Hold on a second. My anger might come from someone who's pissed me off, maybe by not knowing, like someone who's annoying me, but they don't know they're annoying me. That's probably when I get annoyed. Or remember the story I told you on the way here about the girls and stuff like that. But I don't have.
It's never that deep for you.
I'm rarely just angry with people because people annoy me. I'm highly irritable, trust me. But in this day and age, in this age I am now, I don't have conflict with people. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So, unless it's Brent.
I hear that. I just don't like disrespect in it, so which I always refer back to. So you could be anyone. If you disrespect me, that's it. It could be my mom, it could be my dad, it could be my brother.
But how often are you disrespected?
You could disrespect me by saying something to me that would literally flip me over the roof. I'm easy. You know what it is? I'm very I feel like I'm quite a sensitive person. So I guess it's not anyone's fault but my own, innit? Because they don't know that I'm that sensitive. So my mum will always be like, oh, you can't take a joke. But I'm like, that's not funny. Like in my head, I didn't find it funny. It's not funny. What made you think that it was funny? What made you think it was a joke? And that's when it goes left. Because for me, I'm like, no, do you know what I mean? And then I start getting really, really like extra. I'll tell you a story off air.
Yeah.
Of a recent scenario.
To be fair, the last time I was frustrated with, like, it was the taser thing, actually. That's the last time I was frustrated with. Like, I got frustrated. Even he knows, because I messaged him, like, yo, big man, delete this video, right? Yeah. At first, in the actual episode, I didn't feel nothing about it. You know what it was? It was Gloria and Sid. They're the ones who triggered me, because they're like, oh, Yus, nah, but I feel like he's being disrespectful towards you. He's saying this.
But one could argue.
And I was like, you know what?
One could argue
maybe he is.
That their input shouldn't have led you to get vexed with taser.
It shouldn't have, but it did, unfortunately. And then what took me over the edge was the next episode, I see Big Man Youth versus Taser part 2. I'm thinking, but I'm not even on this episode. Cool. I listened to it now. And the way he's talking with so much conviction, like what he's saying is fact.
Oh, and
that's what pissed me off.
Yeah,
so
mad.
I'm like, this guy's talking like what he's saying is like, I told him this myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, big man, what are you? You're talking like you know this to be true or whatever. That's why I started to get pissed off.
Yeah.
And then I acted that character. I started tweeting him whatever. And then we spoke on the phone and then whatever. It was dead. But that was the first time in a while I've ever had a whatever back and forth with someone I know, like a friend or whatever.
Can kisses walk you back off the ledge?
Kisses?
Yeah.
Bitch, don't touch me.
Serious? Is how you go?
It depends who it is. It depends what it is. And it doesn't have to be kisses. So it could be like...
Head, huh?
Little poke bum.
Man said head, you know.
Little head action.
No, I'm talking about like...
Backshot.
Doesn't even have to be something sexual. Big man, relax.
Huh? Little toe game or something.
Do you get what I mean? Like for me, it
kiss.
doesn't have to be like... It doesn't even have to be something...
It could be something silly.
Yeah. A lot of the time, those things bring me like quickly, and it gets on my nerves because I want to, I told you, I want to hold on to my rage. I'm ready.
But is it a case of, just say you're arguing with your man,
yeah,
and then he kisses you or makes you laugh, whatever, and then you lighten up,
but I'm still going to go back to it.
But the issue's still there, isn't it?
Yeah, it still is.
Yeah, but you're in a better frame to have that conversation.
The issue's still there, but when we go back to the conversation, I'm not on 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I go on 10 very quickly. And when I'm on 10, it's not nice. So it's better because if I...
Yeah. I think we've all seen that. I think I've been a witness to that.
What?
Huh?
Me not being... Yeah, you've probably not seen me.
Oh, what? That wasn't 10 that day when you tried to come at me?
No!
Okay.
You know what's so mad, yeah? No, besides my family that live in my house and my cousin, I feel like a lot of people really have not because... I'm very I try to be mindful, yeah. So on that the day of the pod, you don't understand the way I was biting my tongue so badly. So for me, that was not even 10%.
I wish you didn't bite it. I want
to
hear what you got to say.
Fam, it would have been long. Like we would have stopped recording Honestly, like
man, I'm pissed.
I'm not even joking.
No, you know why? Because in anger, people's true feelings and what they want to say comes out. So I want to know what she wants to say to me. I want to know.
Oh, it's long.
I want to hear what Brent, I'm lying. I want to hear what Gina would say to me in extreme anger. I'm like, okay, that's how you really feel. That's the truth.
What do you think
Gina
she has in waiting?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I know this.
I couldn't
it's
imagine.
Hypothetical.
No. It's funny. If Gina got really, really angry with me, I couldn't imagine what she'll say to me to insult me. Yeah. I have no idea.
Jeez. So
no idea.
That means you're
basically,
like, I ain't done shit wrong.
I have not.
I'm spotless.
But
I treated her well all my years.
No. In all honesty, Gina shouldn't have a bad word to say about me.
There we go.
If we're being honest.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
I've carried you for 4 years.
But you're not listening. Okay,
I've worked hard for both of us.
I know. What I'm saying is,
take it.
Me being angry is not. I'm not gonna come at you and like.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I'm not gonna come at you in a. This is what I really feel and get off my chest.
Yeah, you're gonna insult me.
I'm just gonna cuss.
Like you,
shit.
bitch, big lip, black,
you literally,
bitch, nigga.
Fam,
like,
I'm going like you know below the belt. Even if I know,
Brent, more ether than takeover.
I'm not even joking.
No, I'm trying to say. So more just insults than like facts.
With me, I'm not gonna lie because I never want it to be a case of like I will never use. So, for example, I won't use something against you. I'm not that way inclined. Like, do you know what I mean? Imagine you told me something in confidence and when I'm arguing with you, I'm like, yeah, this is why I fucked your bitch, you fat bitch. Yeah.
So you can hold that type of...
because I know that I'm only that way if I don't ever want to be friends with you again or if like we're dead. Like, come on, it's a heated... Which is, again, why I held my tongue. Like, I know when to hold... I can hold my tongue when now I've got older, I know how to do it. But when I was younger, I didn't. Do you get what I mean? But now I'm very mindful. So for example, in a relationship setting, I hold my tongue because I know if I speak my truth, someone's going to hospital. Honestly.
Whoa.
No.
Well, you or the guy?
No, because the level of disrespect that is going to proceed from this mouth can only be solved by physical violence or you leaving or walking out the door.
But
badly.
How? Because
I'm rude. I'm very.
But how rude can you be though?
Okay, I'm extremely rude.
Is it like the combination of insults to use like a combo?
Yeah, fam. I'm going below the belt.
The mixture of words to use is potent.
Yeah, and remember, because I'm I feel like, especially because you're a man.
Yeah.
You think, right, this girl was legitly disrespect. But
remember, like I said in the 3 shots, I only get angry when you're speaking the truth. What did I say? Speaking the truth.
No, when you're not speaking the truth.
No.
And you're speaking it as facts.
No,
that's when you get angry.
If you insult me and it's a lie, sorry, if you insult me and it's a lie, that's when I'm livid.
Oh, is it?
Because I hate falsehoods. I hate it. If you're talking about something that's truthful, cool, it might hurt me, but if it's truthful, it is what it is. But if you lie on me, I'm raging. I'm raging.
Do you know what? Like, honestly, it's just disrespect. The moment... like I said, I'll tell you a story off air. Can I quickly just think it?
No, do it off air.
All right, cool. But recently, I felt disrespected, and it was by a guy in it, and it was in public, and it weren't public, but I had to leave because I said if I don't leave and go, this is gonna turn left because I'm gonna take it there because my blood was like because I was sitting there and I was like, wait, am I really taking this? I thought, no. We're not doing this. And I don't have to sit here and listen to this shit. So I'm out.
Yeah.
And I stormed out and left, But I had to. And even that was a problem. But I was like, if I stayed, trust me, it would have been worse. It would have been so much worse. Because when I'm angry, I don't know I can't articulate myself well. And again, when I'm angry, I naturally shout. I don't need to shout, but I don't know how to express myself in any other way. So I'm going to take it from 0 to 100. Do you get what I mean? And if the other person responds in that same way, then it's long for everyone.
So he victimized you and you took it?
No, do you know what?
You ran away with your tail between your legs.
No, I didn't run away. No, not at all. See what you're trying to do here is the reason why.
Take a deep breath.
No, but
take a deep breath.
See what I mean?
Don't let him reel you in. Don't let him reel you in. Don't let him reel you in. Stay calm. Kumbaya and all that.
Ooh, stop.
Hare Krishna.
Brother. But yeah. But in that situation, I thought I'd moved with growth.
Yeah,
because I was like, I managed it well. And then my mum called me because she heard. And then see, the thing with my mum is I always tell her, I said, fam, Adelaide, you know when I'm angry, yeah? You all people, you just need to let me be angry. Don't call me, don't try, no, because you never make it better. You always make it worse. Always. Because my mum will never try to understand my anger. It's always when are you going to change? It's like, fam, do you even know what's going on? Like, you don't even know the story, but automatically, and I weren't even in the wrong. Do you get what I mean? But it's like, oh, you're a girl. It's always that narrative. You're a female. You shouldn't be getting angry. It's not ladylike, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, my mum can't chat to me when I'm angry because she never comes from or do you know what she does? She always comes on her Christian. Like, you know when you don't want to hear it? Come and pray with me. No.
Hide the Bible.
I don't want to pray with you. She'll be like, I'm just thinking, just let me be angry. I'll get over it. I promise I will. But just let me have that moment to myself. Like, But don't try to reel me in, Brent. Don't try to reel me in. I'm not falling for it though.
I don't think I'd ever take you seriously. Like,
if I went mad.
Yeah. If it is like you're venting, and the person's just looking at you, just admiringly, like, would that kind of kick you off? Would that simmer you down?
I don't think it's simmering me down.
You continue. Means there's a demon inside of you.
Listen, I saw.
If you're venting to a brick wall with a smile,
Get angry.
You need deliverance. I need deliverance. Your mother's right.
Everyone needs to stay calm. I remember I saw. Was it Basketball Wives Miami? It was Evelyn and Chad, and they were arguing like heated, and then Chad just kissed her in the middle of the argument, and then she calmed down and it was a bit better. And I thought, you know what? That's what I'm going to do from now on. If my girl's arguing, that's a sweet one on the lips.
It catches you off guard, doesn't it?
Yeah, because they're not expecting that.
Yeah. You know, it's good. It's a good, like...
But that can only happen if I'm calm. Because if I'm angry too, then I'm sorry.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
There'll be no kisses from me. Because I can get irate myself, to be honest with you.
You know what, though? When you know who my dad is, you know where I get it from. Literally.
All right, cool. All right, let's check the docket, shall we? So, speak. This is to Gina. She specified to Gina. Speak on the time you've had to smile through something peak.
Oh, that's never happened.
Oh, so you don't smile through it? You just go for it.
I bite your lip through.
Do you know what? Okay,
peak.
when I say I don't smile through it, I wear my emotions on my face. So after, as we all saw, after a heated situation, I can't just go back to normal. Sorry.
Is that your ringtone?
I don't understand. Where the hell is this playing from?
It's jumped from your body into your phone.
No, but my phone, nothing's playing on my phone. I don't get it.
You're on SoundCloud?
Yeah, but I came out, I've closed up and everything was playing. Anyway, yeah, I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Pray for you after.
Thanks. Are you really going to?
Yeah, I'll lay hands on you.
Okay. When I get heated in a moment, yeah, very funny. When I get heated, I can't. You see how like Yusuff was able to after that episode be like, okay, so continue. No. I'm sat here and I'm having to talk to myself to act normal because inside.
I wonder what a voice sounds like.
You know that day, yeah? You don't understand how raging I was inside, you know? No, but that's nothing. That's what I'm saying. Inside, I was so angry. And I was like, Gina, calm down. And I didn't know where to put my face. I was just like, I'm so angry. I need to scream or something. Because inside, I was like, I was very angry.
It's a mess though.
And I thought...
Are you getting off of this?
Am I getting off?
I did that.
No, relax, big brother.
Wow.
But now you're hearing how she was inside because you didn't see all of that. Yeah, sad.
No,
I got power over you.
No.
I'm just saying.
That's fine. I'm not... Listen, you're not doing this to me. But anyway, what I'm saying is I can't, after a moment like that, go back to being normal. I can't do it. So I've never had to smile. I've never been able to smile through something. So I can bite my tongue like I felt like I had to do on that day. So I just... I held back in it how I would usually react, but then afterwards it's very tainted. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. How about at work when it is like some colonizer tells you something, or she reduces what it is that you are down to some like nothingness? Do you like?
What, at work?
No,
I'm just trying to think. Have
past,
I ever had?
Yeah, past
I'm
jobs.
trying to think. Have I ever had? I think the only issues I've had, I'm petty in it. So the only kind of
weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, so for example, Noah, Yusuff. Obviously, I made it very clear that I didn't like him.
Hate, you know?
No, not hate, but I disliked him and a lot, and even his presence pissed me off. So the atmosphere was very, very tainted. Like, and I wouldn't try and make it otherwise at all. I'm not looking at, like, if you're trying to talk to me, I'm not giving you eye contact. I'm not looking at you in your face.
See, she's denying, that the episode after the argument that she wasn't looking in my face. She wasn't. For the first like maybe 40 minutes, she was looking that way and she wouldn't look at me.
That was the episode where you just play music, right? Hell a lot of
that
music.
was the Destiny Child one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You were looking that way. Trust me, it wasn't until.
Okay, so then that's why.
It wasn't until I warmed her up.
Yeah, that was it.
And I reeled her back in and she was like, okay.
Yeah.
At first it was like bare, like,
because I was still vexed. Weather was still angry.
Whole week.
Fam, a whole week. I told you I don't get over stuff. So for me, if we'd spoken before, fair enough, but we didn't speak.
Yeah.
I didn't speak to you till we got here. So fam, I'm carrying that burden from
Can I ask you a
last
question?
week.
Because normally when we have an argument, I always message Gina like, cool. If I'm in the wrong, I'll apologize or whatever. Were you expecting me to message you? Be honest.
Yeah, because I felt like you were in the wrong.
You thought any minute now it's coming.
No. It weren't at any minute now. I felt like you were in the wrong.
I don't remember what happens. So
I do. And so does he, because he even messaged me. Okay, you know what? Let me tell you what my issue was with that thing here. Since we're here, let's talk about it.
Go on.
What? I got over it, but then what triggered me
Wait,
again?
can you explain what happened, please? I don't remember.
Basically, you kept cutting off Sid when Sid was trying to explain. You were talking, remember we were talking in the episode about how he wears, like, why does he...
Oh, and he was playing these songs, he was playing the lyrics. Yeah.
Right. So you kept cutting him off.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, let him explain. But you didn't let him talk. And you just kept saying, and he kept saying to you something about, you don't open up on your pod. So why should I open up on your pod,
I said to him, don't use that as a deflection.
But you kept saying that. And after a while, it was like, okay, fam, we heard you.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Then you got heated and was like, first you told me to shut up. So that's, again, so to me, that's what I mean by disrespect, That's where it comes from. Yeah. I haven't been rude to you. I haven't been disrespectful. And you're telling me to shut up. Instantly, I'm not a dickhead syndrome kicks in.
That was me getting irate on your ass, bitch.
As soon as anybody comes at me like that, I don't care who you are, it's like, I'm not a dickhead. Don't ever talk to me like that. So that's my reaction. So that's what happened for me. I thought, who you telling to shut up? Are you mad?
Yeah.
Then
from what I can remember, she tried to make several points to back up what Sid was trying to tell you, and you kept...
Sid was chatting trash as always.
You kept cutting it off. So for me, it was you removed her voice, and then you told her to shut up, and then she was like, okay.
And then I was like, nah,
I'm gone.
Because I'm a bad man, bruv.
No. So I thought you were in the wrong. And because I thought you were in the wrong, I thought, nah, I'm not messaging you. But anyway, forget that. The episode happens. That was that. Yeah. But what triggers me again was Brent. When Brent called me, I was like, are we keeping this in?
Yeah.
And I said, I don't think so. I don't think it's professional. The listeners don't need to hear that we were arguing.
Yeah.
Because after that, I'm over it.
Yeah.
He's like, cool. Calling back again. No, Yusuff wants to keep it in. He thinks you only want to take it out because you made a fool of yourself.
That's what I said.
Hold on.
You lying.
Hold on.
She's paraphrasing.
Paraphrasing.
I literally relayed what it is that you told me.
What did I tell you?
By text message. I literally told her what it is.
I did not say that.
Yusuff, from when I heard that...
This is what I mean. You had to fuel fire with your paraphrasing.
Listen.
Don't kind of paint me as the guy who caused this.
No,
I just relayed the message.
No, he did. And then it sent me... Listen, you know what?
And then she's like, believe it in then. Believe it in.
I said, is he mad?
The streets will know. The streets will tell us. Let the streets judge.
I went back.
Give me a key word because I want to find the thread.
I can find it.
Find it.
No,
Because I want to remember what I said for him to say,
so basically,
I said, she made a fool of herself.
So I heard the word making a fool of herself.
Did you believe him?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, Brent, you had him shoot.
I did.
Fire.
So then
we'll see. I still have the receipt.
So
do I. But
I just relayed what you told me.
Find the whole convo. I'm gonna read it out.
Yeah.
So then
we're gonna get to the truth.
I thought, nah, fuck this nigga. Like, what? And the baddest thing is, I was even gonna message you and be like, before then, and be like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Yesterday was silly.
Yeah.
And just act normal. I wasn't even gonna apologize or nothing. I thought if we talk normally, it would just be nothing. But the fact that he said that you said, I think I'm trying to make a fool of myself. Nah, I wasn't having it.
Hold on, okay, cool. I'm gonna take out the arguing. I said to him, are you asking me or you telling me, big man? And he goes, my bad, I'm listening to it now. Let me ask Judith instead. I said to Brent, what are your thoughts on it? He said, shall I take out the arguing? I said, I'm fine for it to stay in, but do you think it should be removed? That's what I said to him. And he said, it sounds like people might jump to Gina's defense here. I said, as you've listened back, hold on. Oh yeah, sorry, that's another bit. It sounds like people will jump to Gina's defense. I said, that's fine. I'm really not bothered. That's what I said. And he said, I know, cool, I'll leave it in. Then he said, for some people, this might be entertaining, but for others, especially those who might buy tickets for the live show, this argument doesn't sound nice. I said, so do you think it's a deterrent to the live show? He said, yes. Even me, monkey of entertainment, I'm listening to this and squirming. I said, ask Gina and see what she says about it. He says, cool. She says she wants to cut out. I said, obviously she does, LOL. and then he said, should I leave it in? I said, if she wants to cut it out, cut it out. But to me, that tells me she knows she was acting like a fool, LOL.
Fam. So he's not,
Right, don't say that.
Yeah. So,
I said, they don't sound like me. Wait a minute. Can
I just quickly say, right now, I really want to get up and kick him. I want to kick you so badly. Can I do it? Please just let me kick you.
I said it. No.
Let me kick you.
No.
I'm
in the wrong. I don't remember saying it, but I said it.
Right. So obviously, So Brent's come to me. So I'm like, wait, my man doesn't even think that he did anything wrong, but I'm the one who took, you think I made myself sound like a fool. I said, no. And then Brent,
I did.
And then Brent was like, Gina, leave him. He said, if he thinks you're the one I said, Brent, he goes, Gina, I've listened back to the episode and I told him that people are going to come to your defense. And I said, you know what, leave him.
Right, I said it.
Can do what they want with him.
Anyway, shall we? It's not good. No, it is because I didn't leave. Obviously, you left thinking, I was in the wrong. I thought,
no.
To me, it was opposite.
This is debatable. This could go either way.
No, okay. Let me explain to you what I was pissed off about.
Okay.
I was pissed off about when I said, grow up, and you said, no.
I'm not going to grow up.
I'm not going to grow up.
So
we're going to do it by.
Yeah.
So you kind of gave me an ultimatum like, okay, you're either going to insult me again or hit me.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't like. So it's like,
I'm like that though.
And what?
I've told
do something. I'm thinking,
Yusuff.
Bruv, don't antagonize me to do something.
I'm very that way.
So that was.
I'm not gonna lie. You see me growing up. Listen, if you're gonna do man something, then do man something. Don't.
Yeah, but what am I gonna do?
No, I know.
The thing is,
I'm saying,
I'm not gonna hit you.
No, I know.
I'm not gonna insult you. So it's like you antagonizing me. I'm thinking, why are you doing that for? And I said, grow up. No, I'm not gonna grow up.
Because I can.
I'm not gonna grow up. I'm thinking, Gina, come on.
Yeah.
Man said, grow up. I'm not gonna grow up. And what?
I'm not.
And what? Do something.
Okay,
I'm thinking,
cool.
rah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, rah. Is that where we are?
No, but then Yusuff, this is it. It's because I'm not trying to argue. The thing is, I wanted to tell you a long time ago when you were talking to shut the fuck up. Because you were going on, Yusuff. You were waffling. And you were angry.
I'm talking sense still.
No, you weren't.
I was.
Yusuff, you kept repeating yourself and you kept saying, Sid, don't worry about me. And I thought, fam, the guy's already vulnerable on the edge.
I was in my aggressive bag.
All right, cool. And Yusuff, I let you be there. I literally didn't bother you.
Yeah.
But when I thought, let me back him.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is a bit unfair.
Yeah.
All I was trying to do.
Well, you thought I bullied Sid?
You weren't bullying him, but it's like
No, but Sid is the one who's doing the dissection of the lyrics. No one asked him.
No, I know. I get it.
And he wants to call after, okay, big man, you know what, you take that out.
I know,
Every week, take it out.
I get it. But all I was trying to do is back my homeboy, innit? So that's it. And I didn't want smoke.
Yeah.
Even the way I approached you, I didn't try to come on a hype.
Yeah.
So when you kept cutting me off and then you told me to shut up, like I said, you did. You actually
Let's check the tape, bro.
Do you know how many times I listened to it?
Wow.
Okay, cool. You know why?
Swear. I
listened to it because
you want to feel angry again?
No, when I left,
I
needed to justify my anger.
Okay.
Because I was too angry and I thought maybe I might have been in the wrong.
Yeah.
So I needed to hear it.
Yeah.
When I hit it, I was like, nah, I'm not in the wrong.
These times I thought she was in the wrong.
No shame.
I was like, oh, this girl gave me an ultimatum, you know?
Gloria, I spoke to Sid, I messaged, and then bare people messaged me, was like, nah, man. I don't know how you handled that. And all I kept saying was,
y'all niggas relax.
I just kept doing this.
Shit weren't that deep.
For you. No,
the thing is, it wasn't that deep, even though I did feel like, why is she giving me an ultimatum? Like, it's either what, you're going to hit me or you're going to cuss me again. I thought, cool. And the whole grow out thing. But ultimately, that was not a big deal to me. So that's why I didn't think about it again. Obviously, every message I sent to Brent, man put the LOL at the end to make him know that it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm like acting like a fool.
Yeah.
LOL. You know what? The LOL softens it.
I didn't.
But he didn't relay the LOL.
No, I didn't get the
Did
LOL.
you?
So I thought.
Did you?
I thought after all of that.
You didn't relay the LOL, bruv.
I thought after all of that. And then this is where, like I said, you know, my mind does 110 miles per hour. I was like, Yusuff don't respect me, Yusuff don't rate me. And that's when I was like, this is how I go from 0 to 100. Yeah. I was like, Yusuff don't respect me and Yusuff doesn't rate me because basically what he's basically saying is because he would rather me look like a fool on the episode. Do you get what I mean?
Remove it.
Remove it. So rather than me remove it, he's happy with me looking like a prick or like a fool. So then that's when I went into, so is this who he really is then? So he's okay. Do you know what I mean? No, I'm just explaining.
And even hold on. Did this happen before or after? Was it the Fecky thing?
Yeah.
And you're like, basically.
Oh yeah. I went off.
Should like basically.
Go off, sis. I went off.
On the episode.
It was after.
On the episode, she said something about Steph, London and Fecky.
Yeah, and saying.
And said that Burna Boy is an upgrade to Fecky.
Yeah.
Someone tweeted it and then Fecky saw the tweet.
And was like, what's next after 7?
What's been said about me? Kind of thing. So then we'll talk about it in the group. And I said, should I instigate for banter?
And I said no.
And she was like, no, what's your motive? Like, bro, she acted like I had a proper agenda. She was like, what's your motive here?
Let me explain to you what happened.
I was like, what's going on?
In the group, I said no. Gloria said it first, and Gloria was like, rush. And I quote tweet. Yeah. And you were like, I'm going to da-da-da. And I said, guys.
Yeah, but I'll do it for banter.
Yeah, no, but I said no.
No, I wasn't going to do it. I said it for banter.
Yeah, but then later on, Muff comes and asks me, you and Fecky in the conversation. Yeah. And then you was like, oh, what did Gina say?
Yeah, banter.
No, so then so for me, you've already said in the group you're going to do something. I've told you not to do it, yeah? Even if it's banter, I said no. You've now come and done it again. So for me, what is your motive? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So obviously,
but the word motive, Brent, it's a bit strong for the scenario.
What's your agenda?
I like, what's your motive?
I was like, I was like, what's your motive? I was like, Yusuff, I don't appreciate. I was like, Yusuff, I don't appreciate you using me for entertainment. What's your motive? He was like, Gina. I thought, nah, I'm not having it. First you told man to shut up. Yeah.
Secondly, this wasn't before.
No, it was after. First you told man to shut up. You took away my voice. Then you're telling me
no. Let him.
No, but that's how I felt.
No, don't listen. That's what he put into your mouth.
No, but Yusuff, no. That's how I felt because you kept cutting me off, and you cutting me off makes me feel like I don't have a voice. I'm being honest.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Man's trying to don't take it there.
Taking it there.
Man said no. Don't. This is not doing.
Fam. Anyway, thank you. Anyway,
man said,
anyway.
Nigga, I let you go on epic rants, you know.
No. Listen.
On this podcast right here.
You took away my voice and you told me to shut up.
I'm livid.
And now you're trying to instigate with man like Fecky. Nah, you got a motive. You got an agenda.
I'm livid.
But yeah,
that
was it. This has been an interesting deep dive. But I just want you to know that that's why after a whole week I was harboring onto it because obviously in my head you were like, nah, she looked like a fool. Let's make her look like let her make whatever.
I lie. I had a motive.
Yeah, literally. So that's why. But I'm glad we cleared that up now.
It's really clear to me.
Yeah, to you.
Oh, so you? What?
I'm joking. No.
No, don't lie.
No. Come on. I don't sit here thinking, Yusuff thinks I'm what's it called?
The passion you're speaking with now, I can tell was still within you.
No, because you know that this is how I talk. I don't understand.
I'll play. Oh my God. All right, cool. Can we get the power, please? Because we need to get the power before we leave.
Fam.
We got to leave soon.
Play the tune.
All right, cool. I feel like I'm getting ill, man. This is God. Please.
Did you not say this last week, guys?
Don't listen to me. Yeah, I say this every week. All right. Let's get the tune in. What, the remix or the original?
Really?
They say this is a big rich town.
Wait, come on, lift this way.
This way, yeah?
I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up hard. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it.
I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow cabs and skyscrapers. It's hard to get a start in these parts without paper.
Right,
Homie, I grew up in hell.
Begin, because it was an eventful one with a big climax at the end.
Can I just? My mum sent me the funniest message, and my she's like, "Oh, so sad." And I was like, with her raggedy ass. She was like, "Huh?" I said, "Never mind."
I'm only sad about Lala's death because Tommy wanted to propose to her. Obviously, I don't care about cash, I'll be honest with you.
Oh my gosh, me and I where's this Ayo?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
We were arguing about this the other day in the gym. And I was talking about cash. He was like, fuck cash, man. He was like, he had 1-2 scenes. Who cares about cash?
I'm not invested. I'm not invested in cash. I'm pissed that Tasha killed her.
So am I.
Tasha is it's your fault, Tasha. Tasha's a bitch.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel her.
I'm praying that Tommy doesn't think that Ghost killed her.
He does. They made it seem that way. Don't you remember?
They didn't make it seem that way, but I believe that's what's in his head.
No, they did.
No.
You see next... Okay, so did you see the clip for next week?
No.
Yeah, you never watch them. Why?
Because it's not on Netflix.
Oh, it's because I watched it on Mr. World Premiere.
Oh.
So at the after that,
yeah.
he calls Ghost. So the next scene instantly is Tommy looking really, really angry.
Like he does, and he goes to confront Ghost straight away.
Yeah, and he's on the phone to Ghost, and Ghost is like, don't worry, Tommy, this is all going to be over soon. He was like, yeah, trust me, it will. Like, you can tell it's like, he thinks that it was Ghost. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
But didn't you say that this is going to be...
Yeah, so didn't you...
Why are you sure, though?
Yes, because on Mr. World Premiere, again, when it shows the ad, so it says, on the next episode of mid-season finale. That's what...
Mid-season finale?
Yeah.
But
so,
how long to break?
Till next year. So in the new year, I'm assuming Jan, we're going to get the last 5. Yeah. Yeah. What was I going to say? So...
You were saying that Tasha's a witch.
No, you were saying that. I said I felt her. Anyway, she's just like her husband by any means necessary, clearly. I mean, I never really liked Lala, and I know I've said in previous episodes that I wanted her to get killed, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want it to be by Tasha. Like, I wanted Tommy to kill her. Like, I wanted it to be like a Holly situation. I think that would have made me be a bit more peace. So I'm kind of upset that
because your favorite killed her.
I'm just kind of upset that Tasha killed her because I just thought, Tasha, your friendship, like.
I'm only pissed because now she's implicated Ghost, and now it seems like Ghost.
I like that she killed her because now when Tommy finds out, she's going to remove that witch.
Yeah, he won't spare her.
But will he find out though?
He has to find out.
How?
Just at the end of the episode. So we look forward to next time. Yeah.
Yeah, probably will.
For Tasha's death.
Yeah.
Hopefully she dies, which is crap.
Amen and amen.
Amen.
What else happened? Oh, Tate. And like in the next week's episode, you see a clip where he's like, I know about you, James, or should I say Ghost?
Oh, shut up.
And I was thinking, wait,
Queen's Child Project.
Yeah, and it was like, if you fuck with me, like I fuck with you even harder. What other thing did they show as like a?
So obviously Tariq is now selling drugs at his new school with this teacher who needs money.
Yeah,
he put the drugs in his boot.
I knew his teacher was a fiend from when I first saw him.
Yeah, it's bait. But I'm tired of Tariq's story now. I just want him to go, man. Go away.
Tariq. What's his name?
Yeah.
Dre. So Dre is obviously now in cahoots with Blanca.
Yeah. Dre's always in cahoots with the cops anyway.
I know. And
oh, should they have killed Sax?
Yeah, man.
They should have killed him then.
Yeah, literally.
This Ghost being Ghost again.
Yeah.
So,
That's all. See?
Now you owe me one. What does he fucking owe you?
Oh, yeah.
Idiot. Should have just killed him.
Literally. I honestly think they should have killed him.
Should have killed him.
Literally.
Bow.
I thought
Done.
you've just now like made this 10 times worse for yourself.
And when's Ghost gonna fuck my girl? Like, they're building it up for too long.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Yeah,
and when she was like, do I not really know who you are? And I'm thinking, you're really gonna try and run for governor. Sit your ass down. Like, don't be ambitious.
They're building it up. I don't.
No, but you see how she's trying to push him to run for like some sort of seat, and he's actually considering the idea. I love how Tariq was like, don't you have to do background checks for that? And he was like, oh, son, like, don't you think you should be going? I'm thinking
I don't think Ghost likes black women anyway.
With your history or your track record, like.
Who, Tariq's?
No. James.
Oh, they've opened up the whole Raymond Jones murder now.
Yeah.
So that's gonna.
Obviously, they know it's Tariq, innit?
Who knows it's Tariq?
Blanca.
Oh yes.
So because of Dre.
Yeah. Oh, so hopefully Tariq goes to prison. Tasha gets killed by Tommy. Ghost kills Tommy for killing Tasha. Ghost resurrects Angela. And they can go and live happily ever after.
Really?
Resurrects Angela.
I'm fucking around.
And they didn't show any of my faves.
Oh, those
Spank and what's his name?
The light skin guy.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say the light skin guy.
2-bit.
I think so. They didn't show them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they had a plan to get back in with Tommy, but
they're back in though.
Oh yeah, they are.
They got back in Dre. Yeah.
Obviously the big scene was when Lala got pulled over by the police.
Yeah.
And she signed the.
All right, let's debate on this, yeah? Because I was basically saying to Ayo that she was going to snitch. And he was like, no, she wasn't. I said, listen, she was going to snitch. It was just a case of when. And he was like, no, she weren't. She was going to run away. I said, fam, she was ready to snitch when the officer told her that Tommy had left the house in her name and she was going to be left to make the payments.
How was she ready to snitch?
She signed the form.
To get cash back from the car because the car was over there. And she thought, you know what? I can't get my son back unless I sign these papers.
No, she changed her mind. Changed her mind when she said to Tommy, why did you leave the house in my name? The moment he said, oh, the house is fully paid off, that's when she was like, oh shit.
I gotta run.
I made a mistake. Fam, she was ready to sing like a bird before then.
Do you think she's going to sing?
Yeah. Badly. When they kept saying to her, oh, obviously Cash's dad's in prison.
Yeah.
So she knows that she's the only person that Cash has.
Yeah.
That she's
thinking about Holly, how Holly ended up.
Exactly. So she was ready to sing.
I hate Tommy's mum, by the way. She needs to go.
It literally is only because Tommy said to her, the house is paid off, that she thought, rah, he actually has got me. Like, he actually ain't gonna do me like Holly. That's it. Yeah. But before then, she was ready. So my thing is, her saying, oh, I'm just gonna run away. No. She's not, the thing is, she's not about that life. Like, we know that she's not about that life. Like, it's very obvious. So when push comes to shove and when being backed into a corner, like we saw, she's ready to crumble. Because obviously her son, and I don't blame her because one, you're not from the streets, you're not about that life. Your son should always be your priority. So I'm not even mad at you singing because you're trying to save cash. But you shouldn't be involved in that lifestyle in the first place. So for example, we had this argument, and basically he was like, who would you prefer, a Lala or a Tasha, yeah? And I said a Tasha, and he was like, nah, he prefers a Lala because she's not about that life. And I said, no, but this is my problem. You're not about that life, but you've made yourself about that life, and it for no reason. And I said, if you decide to be with a roadsman and don't get involved in his business, the moment you start implicating yourself, I said, look at Proctor. How many times did James want to say something to Proctor, and Proctor was like, it's better I don't hear it. It's better I don't know in it, so I can't be implicated and just do what I'm doing. But you want to wash his money. You want to go to the warehouse and act like you're just checking on things. Like, are you all right? And then be like, I don't want to be in this game forever. You chose to be here, though. You decided to wash. You're only washing his money because you didn't want him to go to Tasha. You weren't on it in the beginning. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why I'm like, no. Like, at least someone like Tasha, she's committed. Regardless, you have her loyalty in that sense. Do you understand what I mean? Obviously, yeah, I agree. She has got witch characteristics, and I understand why you think she's a witch. You don't like her. However, in the midst of what we're talking about, I think she's the better opponent. Personally, it's got nothing to do with her complexion as well. By the way, before you throw that in there,
it is.
No, it's not.
Look at the pattern: Miss Banks, Tasha versus Steph, Lala.
Wow.
It's dark versus light, Brent. Am I lying?
Okay.
Light versus dark. What else happened, man? I'm having a mental
The
break.
QCP is no longer.
Oh, yes.
That's what you would talk about.
Can we all have a round of applause
For the death of
the most pointless project and storyline in all of TV, The Queen's Child Project. It's no more. It's gone. It's out of here, people. It's done. It's dusted with. It got blown up. Yes, the QCP is done. Talking about, I'm gonna put a basketball calling your name, Tariq. Fuck you, Ghost. Had enough of this shit, man.
Why has he never slapped him or punched?
That's what I say that every week.
No, you do. No, but you know
I say that
what?
every week.
I'm talking in relation to every time he calls him Ghost. He continuously is disrespecting you. Next time, knock his lips or something.
You know the hate for Tariq is real. I was on Netflix the other day, yeah. Sometimes
You saw another film.
I type in keywords.
Is it the basketball film?
Gina, I saw the basketball film. I thought, nope, I'm not watching it. Well, no, not watching it. Not watching anything with this nigga in it.
And he's the main character.
Yeah.
The film's alright.
Literally,
though.
I didn't watch it because he was in it. Can you believe? It's not even real. It's not even real life. And I'm invested like this. It's crazy. All right. Anything else happened this week? Because I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
What in
Best
Power?
scene is when it is Tommy went to collect or to drop off Cash or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And then he told him to run off.
Oh,
He
the
ran off.
teachers.
I
No,
don't,
the
was
basketball.
it basketball teachers or the parents?
Or parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
It's
one
like
of the
him.
white parents turned around. He's like, "Will you look at that?" That was the best part. That was my
Oh,
enjoyment. That was the only part I enjoyed.
Why? Because he was a black kid with a white.
No, it was just that I can relate to that. You know, what are you looking at me for? It's just those little things. The rest of it, crap. Crap.
That's his best scene.
Crap.
My best scene was Lala and Tasha fighting over the gun and then not knowing who got shot at first. Remember, the gun went off.
Yeah.
Like, shit, had Lala killed Tasha? Because if so, I'm about to kill Cash.
I think that would have been better though, man.
That Tasha died?
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
I was
feel like
watching
that
that thinking,
that would have been a bit.
finally,
a much bigger
Gina
twist.
is not going to support this girl because she went to her house and she killed him.
This is what they should have done. See, Lala should have killed Tasha. Then Tommy would have came home roughly around the time it happened. Then those two are like, shit, what are we going to do? Hide the body, boom, boom, boom. Ghost is like, Tommy, have you seen Tasha? Like, that would have been a better storyline.
Yeah, definitely.
Am I lying?
Yeah, I agree.
And then,
I feel like they've given Tommy too much grief. So the narrative is not boring, but it's like he lost Holly, he killed his dad.
He killed Holly.
He killed Holly,
Didn't
he
lose her.
killed his
Man
dad.
said lost Tony.
No, but as in like
Yeah.
his
Yeah, he lost her to her grief.
You're forgetting, Ghost lost Raina and Angela, so he's lost people as well.
Yeah, I know. They're even now. I know.
And Proctor. Proctor was his best friend.
Yeah, I heard that.
And QCP.
And QCP.
Bro.
And is someone going to kill Lawrence Tate?
He's just annoying, man.
What was the point of casting him in this program?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I think his storyline's very pointless.
It is pointless. I'm not lying. It's very pointless. It's just giving Ghost another little side thing, but it's pointless.
Unless at the end it's all gonna make.
There's no payoff for Tate's character at all. I don't see it.
And why did it take them so long Why did it take them so long for us to know that he was an ex-police officer? Like, it's like, was that meant to be the big reveal? Because you know how a lot of the time we were like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Where's he from? He's dodgy somehow, but we don't know how. It's like, yeah. But other than that, the highlight was the ending when Lala got killed, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I felt
That's the only thing that made that
emotional
episode
in that scene
like
still.
decent.
It was a tough one to watch. But yeah. So there's one episode left, you're saying, and then there's a mid-season
next
break.
week is the last episode. Then there's no more Power until the new year.
But what about this Power Book 2 he keeps talking about?
I know. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. I haven't seen anything other than the picture of Mary J and him chatting rubbish as he.
And who's Mary J gonna be? Also, do we feel that they're setting us up for the reveal that Tariq is Kanan's son? With the whole,
like what you said.
yeah, he went to the autopsy place and his name was, what was it?
Something
Eric Stark or whatever. And then 50 put up a post saying, yeah, this is my real son. Your mum was a hoe back in the day.
Yeah. And we did think that though.
And I thought that ages ago.
Yeah, I remember. We've spoken about it before because we felt like.
But that means Raina is also his daughter then.
Yeah.
That has to come out if it's true. Because that's going to blow Ghost's fucking mind.
Oh, why? Because they're twins.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
they're twins.
they're twins, yeah.
I didn't know they were twins.
Oh, didn't you?
Until you just said it and then I remembered.
Oh yeah, it's not obvious because
Yeah,
they don't
don't
look
look
absolutely
alike.
anything alike.
No, imagine Ghost finding out that those are not his children.
Again, she's a witch.
That's the biggest.
Would that is that what it would take for you to turn around and be like, yes, she's a witch?
Yeah.
Please write that in.
It
No,
would.
but I think that's gonna happen. I'm praying.
If that does happen, I'm
if that happens.
If it does happen,
Yeah.
I'll have to
Why are you saying if?
Because I said if and he told me if.
So you okay? Never
I'm
mind.
just giving him a moment of grace.
Banter.
I watched Fruitville Station the other day for the first time. Can't believe I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
Don't know what that is.
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
Oh,
Fruitville Station.
so it's a film set in America with Michael B. Jordan, and it's a true story. I think it happened in 2009, where he got shot in the back on New Year's Day in the train station, but he was handcuffed and obviously unarmed. And he was lying down. They arrested him, and in the midst of the commotion, the officer shot him in the back. He died.
Yeah, I don't like watching kind of films. Like
Yeah,
that,
and yeah, it's quite good.
That's where all your rage comes from.
My rage comes from. I know I watch too much.
You feed it.
Oh, is it?
Don't
Is that
feed
what I
the
do?
rage.
Okay. Piss off. It's nice to know. What else have I watched this week? I think that's it. I need to watch. Apparently, there's a film on Netflix called Fractured. That's meant to be good. I don't know what it's about though. Well, I don't remember. But for anyone who wants to watch it, what else? Oh, do we still have time to talk, or are you trying to?
I'm trying to pick my song of the week. Why? What's up?
So I just wanted to discuss if you believe this. Do you believe that people settle with the person that they're in love with the most, or the person?
How's that settled in? There's love with it the most.
Or let me find you the actual video of how she worded it, and
Sorry, speak. I don't want to take away your voice.
Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't save it. It got sent to me. Hold on.
We got a dilemma, but we'll do it next week. The person who said
I don't think most people marry the person they loved the most.
Oh, I agree with you.
You know, I think they marry the person that it worked out with.
Yeah.
And I just I have to marry the person I love the most. I can't live with knowing that my relationship isn't at its peak because I didn't end up with that peak person. That's my main thing. That's a legit fear of mine, not being with who I loved the most and always knowing that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you agree?
To a certain degree, I agree with that, yes. I do believe that some people aren't with the person that they love the most. They're with the person that it worked out with. Because the person that they love the most, it didn't work out. And there's no chance of them getting back with that person. So they've had to move on by force.
Mm.
They still love this person, but they've had to move on. And now they're with someone else. And they might love their ex-partner more than their current partner, but it hasn't worked out with the ex-partner. It's worked out with the current partner, and here they are.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Friend?
So one part of that scenario makes the assumption that both parties feel the same way. It could just be her that loves him the most, but he didn't love her. So that's never going to work anyway. So her saying, I can't just work out, I can't just stay with somebody that it worked with. It's not going to happen if it is the other party that she loves the most doesn't love her.
Of course, obviously.
So, precisely, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's nice and dandy for her to be like, yeah, I'm going to marry the person I love the most. Mm-hmm. But it may not be practical in the end because
and
that
you
person
might not be
may
the person that
precisely they might be somebody
you
else.
might be the person that they settled
and that's
for.
why a lot of people settle for the one that worked out because it just worked out.
Yeah.
But it don't mean that.
But I don't think that's a bad thing.
It don't mean that there isn't any love there though.
Yeah, that's the thing I was gonna say. I don't think that's necessarily like you said. If you loved your ex more, but it clearly didn't work out with your ex and you was in a toxic relationship, I don't think that's better than being in the relationship that you're in now if it's much healthier and you actually love the person. I think there's only an issue if you don't love the person, you're just with them.
You have to ask the question, why isn't she with the person that she loves the most? Yeah. Then the question is, okay, maybe he didn't love you back. Yeah. It's ideal And it's nice if it is that you find that person who loves you as much as
them,
or more than and you love them. But that's the flipping gamble, man. That's the hardest thing to find these days.
Life, eh?
This is it. So why did that trigger you? Like, what you trying to?
It didn't trigger me. Someone just asked me the same way I had a conversation.
I'm wondering why.
Oh, why I asked the question?
Yeah.
No, because my friend asked me the question, and we were talking about it in the gym, and he asked me that question, and then I was like, I feel he said it was like, where do you feel like you're at? And I said, okay, I feel like I'm with the person that I love the most. That's just me. And he was like, oh, so do you believe that they're the same person? The person that you love the most and the person that I worked with? And I said, yeah, that's just me though.
That's perfect.
That was it.
Yeah.
So that's how the conversation came up.
Synergy.
That's how the conversation came about. And then I was asking him, and obviously...
But have you had options though?
Have I had options?
Yeah, that's... If it is that you have one you've loved the most, you have to compare it to someone who...
Yeah.
Have you had options?
I can compare it to previous experiences.
A few years ago? 10 years ago? I'm curious. I'm asking a question.
I can compare it to scenarios
in your head that you made up in your head?
No, that I've been in prior to this current situation. Is that good enough for you?
No, I'm just saying, like, I could ask him the question because he's been in
several relationships.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's because I haven't been in several relationships.
Yeah.
No, I haven't, but I've been in situations that could have led to a relationship. I just never allowed it to get there because I knew I wasn't willing to settle. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know when you know, and it was okay. So let's say like the situation before that would be a prime example of me being in a situation with the person that's convenient. But I didn't even allow it to get to that point because I was just like, nah, I'm not doing this.
He needed that love.
Yeah.
Straight.
All right. Big up to Sandals. You can take that out if you want.
Keep that in.
All right, cool. Shall we do song of the week?
We shall.
All right.
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
Well,
I'll go first. But the thing is, the song I want to play is a new song. It's Wale. It's called Sue Me. It's a very good song. But I don't want us to get flagged again on SoundCloud, so I'm not going to play it because it's brand new. So, people, if you haven't checked out Wale's album, it's called Wow, That's Crazy. The album is called Wow, That's Crazy. Check out track 1, Sue Me. Very good song. The whole album's good, actually, but that's my song of the week. Wale, Sue Me. Cool. The song I'm actually going to play is, let me do a little plug. So, I finally released a new episode of Album Cuts.
It's been a minute, innit?
It's been a minute.
Thank you.
I've got a new episode out right now. The episode focuses on DMX. Main is DMX, Rough Riders, and also Dami is helping me compile or do a process of elimination to get my top 5 These Rascal songs. So when it's time to record with Julie, I'm prepared. So that's what the episode's about. So there's 2 songs from that episode, DMX episode, that I forgot to play. And I'll quickly play 2 of them now. So check that out if you want to see my full playlist of the DMX songs I played. But this is 2 songs I missed out, and I'm going to play them for you now. So the first one is a classic DMX song. It is called How's It Going Down? Are you right now? All right, guys. It's been a pleasure. Quick plugs.
What should I do?
I'm doing a brunch and day party on the 26th of October. That's next week, Saturday, at Stork. Is it Stork? How do you pronounce it? Stork.
The Nigerian place?
In Mayfair.
In Mayfair?
Yeah.
You didn't tell anyone about this?
I've been promoting it from today.
Is this you wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you're doing it next?
Yeah, but it's a brunch and day party rather than just a day party.
Oh, that's actually sick.
Yeah. So it's Stork, it's a Nigerian restaurant.
It's it's a Nigerian restaurant that's like fairly new.
Our menu is all Nigerian. Because I was like, guys, why is our menu just Nigerian food?
Yeah, no, it's a Nigerian restaurant in Mayfair, so that's like the big hype. Obviously,
it's gonna spice up my promo. So it's gonna be at Stork in Mayfair. Tickets out right now, shubs.com. Link in the description. The menu is out. I'll put the menu in my story as well.
What?
On the page.
Can I get a free ticket?
I will speak to the boys. I'll speak to Toba and Mark. See what they could do.
Rose eyes.
And also Trending Sundays on the 27th of October.
We're going Lux. Mate, that weekend is going to be a bit of a long one still.
Yeah, that's Halloween weekend. So yeah, trending, and you wasn't there back to back Saturday and Sunday. So get your tickets for whatever one you want to attend, or both if you want to attend both. Album Cuts episode out right now. DMX, Dizzy Rascal, Rough Riders, all of that. And yeah.
Oh, Beverly flopped, man.
What
She
happened?
didn't. We're going Lux, innit?
On the
For her
27th.
birthday.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure if she knew about the stalk thing,
the stalk thing.
she would have done that because it's a brunch as well, innit?
Yeah. Well, she can still do it.
It's true. Bev, if you're listening,
I'll text her.
yeah, for real.
A little insult. Yeah. She'd rather pick the one where there's food.
That's not an insult.
No, I'm just saying that there's more to do.
I was joking.
Stop protecting your boys, man.
What boys?
His boys. Protecting his boys.
Oh, what, the Lux man?
Yeah.
But we're still gonna go Lux anyway. Everyone's got tickets.
Affiliations. No, the stalk was on Saturday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what you talking about when you said Lux.
Lux is Marv.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
You knew Lux was Marv.
No, I know now that you've mentioned it. But Lux, what does Lux mean to me?
Head up.
Luxford Bar. All right, cool. Gina, let me run down Gina's thing still.
Go on.
Obviously, Train to Slay every Monday and Saturday.
No, it's only Mondays now.
Every Monday. Scorpion Fitness, West Ham, 7 till 8.
Come on.
Man knows the time still because I'm there
You're
before.
always there.
Also, make sure you follow me. Couldn't get the followers up, the likes. And that's I need to get the likes percolating. And that. Obviously, Just Jeans meal prep. Get your meals in. Man will help you get, you know what I mean, the calories and all that stuff, the macros, that sorted to get me the healthy meals, the options and that. Hit me up. Man will deliver. Get me. You have my delivery man, but now I do it myself. Obviously, you got Hustleism store, Pecknam. You get me? Myself, SN1 gigs and that.
Oh, very dumb.
Shout out to man like Gunna D, Spen, Nux, Rave, them man.
Is Spen involved in the hustle?
No, he's not. It's just
you just wrote it off.
He just wrote it off.
I only met him the other day. Though.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
He's a cool guy still.
Yeah.
Hollow Man, all that stuff. Buck, them man. You get me? Fix Dot'em. You get me? All the
I don't know that one.
Suspects. Wooly. You get me? Nam. All of that. Come and get your tracksuits. We also got a studio.
Yeah.
We also got
recording studio. Wow. Recording studio, photography studio, beauty room,
all of that.
Barbershop, and all of that good stuff. Come check us out.
We spare no one. You remember that though?
No, but they're having a Halloween party though on the 31st. I mean,
I'm coming, you know.
I'm a Christian, so you know, I'm only going to be there selling the food, but...
I might come down still.
No, I'm actually joking. Come.
Yeah.
But it's on Thursday, the 31st. They're having a party. It's not really a party, but I guess come check out the store. There's going to be food, music, a little vibe. Come and buy some merch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you. But do you know, it's a positive thing. Fam, you know when I went, did I not tell you how one of the guys...
No.
Well, how one of the guys was like, nah, this is a positive thing for Peckham,
That's how it always starts out. Though.
Yeah, I heard that, but by the grace of God.
We want no violence though. You get me?
No, it will be fine, man.
You get me? Stay away. You get
the
me?
launch was fine. Like, I've been there. I'm always there. I feel like I should just bloody miss yourself.
That's what those two are coming on the pod now.
Yeah. No. They will.
Yeah.
Bring Spen as well.
I like him.
Yeah, but no, Spen and Gunner on the pod. There's no conversation. To be fair, they're both very quiet.
It depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah, depends what you're talking about. No, I've had a lot of one-on-one conversations with Spen before because he used to be a member at Virgin Active when I worked there. So I used to see him all the time. We used to chat stuff. I actually told him a bit too much, to be fair. Wow, man, this proper divulging to you, big man.
That is hilarious.
I mean, the first time I met him, he goes, "Do you know?" No, it wasn't like, "Do you know who I am?" It was like, "You know who I am, innit? You know who I am." But that's what he said to me. He said, "You know who I am, innit?" But, I'm like, yeah, big man, I know who you are.
We good over here.
But the audacity of this fellow. But yeah, I've been younger,
here we go.
Spen, younger Gunner D, Pecknam's Finest, Lady Fury, Just G.
I have been Mr. Camo wearing, pecs flaring. What's Brent said today? You haven't really said much.
Tasha's a witch.
Oh, Tasha's a witch.
Cut your parents' socks.
Cut your parents' socks. Mr. Gina Yusuff stole your voice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sing it, huh?
Oi. No.
Man.
You're
so
lucky.
you can't rule us.
No, you're lucky. Why are you cutting it out?
Go out to say. No, don't cut these things out. You got to bleep them.
No, you know why you're lucky?
Why?
Because if I said you, I would have been Mr. I didn't say just Jean was acting like a fool, but I did.
I'm not gonna lie. That should have been funnier than it did. You lot should have really came at me for that because I said I didn't say it.
I know.
Then I read it, but I was thinking, okay, cool. This is gonna heat me up now.
No.
But the heat never really came,
you know
though,
why?
guys.
We moving it. We're over it.
No, you're over it now.
No, I have to
because
be.
you got to speak about it today.
Yeah, but
if not, you would have been Brent. You've been harboring this until next.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh shit! All right, cool.
I promise.
All right, you done, Brent? Cool.
I've been.
Go on.
Give it to him.
I've unearthed a gem in Larissa, and I don't even know it yet.
You know, I'm meeting on Saturday.
I don't even know it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time
that
is it?
That was the smartest move you guys made.
I haven't told her yet.
This will propel you guys, man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna basically we're gonna have a sit down. I'm gonna give all the passwords, all that stuff. We're gonna have a go through her task and what she should be doing, all that stuff, the briefing that.
I can't, man. It's my nephew's Christian.
No, it's cool. I'll meet her one-on-one. Obviously, I always do everything, so it's fine.
No, but see, hold on. No, that's not funny because I said to Yusuff, I generally can't unless we can reschedule. And the thing is, if you reschedule and wait for me, I know what you're like. You're itching. You got ants in your pants. You just wanna. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying.
No, it's fine. We don't have to both be there anyway.
I made the WhatsApp group.
If you want to be there, then we can make it so you're there.
I don't like. For me, I would rather be there, but because I know, obviously, she works a 9 to 5, innit?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Obviously, daytimes, I'm hella flexible in that.
We'll talk in the group.
All right, cool.
We'll talk in the group.
Yeah.
But I don't mind meeting by myself. Obviously, we can still meet again later.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. Like,
all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, guys, we're out. Peace. Bye-bye.